Boston Nyamiya Dumwa Ebnada ena sa game no etoja na enra omuju ye no enwumre na ena recovery training etumi akọ so ewo mu team camp ewo Providence a enra enwumre omo eye training we no eye recovery na say ena nhyehyɛ no etie Nyamiya Dumwa ene team no assign as training pitch ne so na omo aye training we no aye the first training session omum ebenya and sakra na subsequent ones aba na yene England game no aba so Nyamiya Dumwa ebnada na sa game ne akacho say 8 p.m. ebnada anwumre na eba so nti we ne de enkwasha ahomache bia ho ti ye we ne ya na say ejinamu a na ye twikakra na enra ewo the floor of parliamentarians womo ebo the Black Stars of Ghana womo abaso dedi kankra no Honorable Kwabena Chere Stuttgart or MP Brekum West or say enra echi adiene si no ye nyina ye hu say football and the most powerful unifier e bapa say yen kanipa momo Ghana or say football number 1.
Football remains the most powerful unifying force in our nation, regardless of our political affiliations, ethnic background, religious beliefs, social status. Football uniquely brings Kenyans together under one flag, one anthem, and under one national identity. It is therefore with immense joy and pride that I congratulate the Black Stars on their hard-fought 1-0 victory over Panama in Ghana's opening Group L match at the FIFA World Cup. Mr. Speaker, this victory is significant for many reasons. It has given Ghana a strong start in what many football pundits have described as one of the toughest groups, featuring the football giants England, the experienced Croatian side, and a determined Panama team. The Black Stars have demonstrated resilience, discipline, and tactical maturity by securing all the 3 points in our opening fixture. Mr. Speaker, football history tells us that opening matches at the FIFA World Cup are often decisive in determining a team's progress in the tournament.
Kwabena Chere Nensem eno wiye Honorable Isaac Adongo Boligatanga MP ono so eka kakra eka ho ono so chemu a football na ena ede enipa eba together yenti Honorable Isaac Adongo.
If there's anything at all that brings Ghanaians together, it is always football. And listening to my colleague basically supporting the point that have been made by the maker of the statement gives me the hope that football can always lead the way to unite this country. Mr. Speaker, if you look at what happened last night, you come to no conclusion but to agree that Ghana has always been a slow starter in major international tournaments. Unfortunately, for those occasions when we have started very slow, all Ghanaians have been turned into mathematicians and calculating how we would fare based on the performances of other teams. But the good point is that this time we started slow, but we ended on a high, which gives us a good opportunity going into the subsequent matches, that if we're able to build on the rhythm that we saw towards the latter stage of the game, there's a likelihood that we'll go very far in this tournament. A lot of Ghanaians have been very apprehensive of Ghana's participation in this tournament because our preparations have not been very smooth. We kept losing a couple of matches ahead of the tournament, and if we were to use the tournament's preparation as a yardstick in determining where you end in this tournament, obviously a lot of Ghanaians didn't have much hope.
Honorable Isaac Adongo Nedianono, Honorable Stephen Amoastika Inshayeso MP, or say Ayiko to the Black Stars.
I would like to say first Ayiko to the entire management of the Black Star team and the playing body, as well as the state and all stakeholders that contributed immensely towards the excitation, the utility the pleasure they gave us yesterday. Mr. Speaker, I'm sure you might have witnessed the running story or the trending story that yesterday prevailed. And that actually stemmed from this very person here. That there were a lot of doubting Thomases. That they were saying that, oh, it's not possible. We couldn't have won. It won't happen. And I told them that, in fact, the media men out there. And I told them that in the Bible, it is emphatically stated clearly, without any ambiguity, that even if your faith is as small as the mustard seed, you can even command the mountain and it will move. And then one of them said that, but the others also believe in God. And I said that they know the kind of God they believe in. But I believe strongly that with the faith that we have, we're going to do extremely well.
Yes, also at the end, Efo Walanyo Tepo, Hohoi MP. On your say, Okoni Chrome Hohoya, Ghana Wene, Awarefo Jaina, and Ramashazio Mokambumsa.
In my constituency, one of the viewing centers, Mr. Speaker, it will interest you to know, started in Alavanyo because of the problem between Alavanyo and Konya. Years, the families did not see each other. But yesterday, around 11 o'clock, we have families moving from Nkonya to Alavanyo to watch the match. Mr. Speaker, another incident happened in one of the viewing centers. A man who divorced his wife for 4 years had the wife at the viewing center. And this morning, Mr. Speaker, we were told that the woman was found sweeping the former husband. This is what yesterday's match has done to our country. Mr.
Speaker. Honorable Sam George say Panama game no yet they are caught to baby no be encounter England for say Ghana yeba.
Tell England that we are coming. As we say in Ghana parlance, Wombai, we are coming. And so let us tell them, we yeah, Black Stars beba. 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 Yeah. And to the three lions of England, ye din kunim, ye diko, ye be sene dibium, ye din kunim, ye diko, ye be sene dibium.
Mr. Speaker, yesterday was the first day I saw our Vice President.
Okay. And then 19th, on Friday, 19th June 2028. And then Mexico, the first team, 2026, the first team to reach the knockout stage of Korea 1-0. 6 points, so they are through. And going to the next stage, you know, and yet because
of round of 16. 32 teams will be the next stage.
I say, because we're winning
in 2 matches. He's there.
So I'm on the be the 3 points. I'm
top 3 in the Ghana region. You know, say even Oma, you don't be competing. Winning their games are difficult. Oma draw. On the social groups now. Omumpa, which man can somewhere third best. You know, most of the countries Omo draw, Omo lose. So when you first game on your 3 points now, you are doing.
Carlo Ancelotti say I'll make changes to the starting 11 for Brazil, Haiti.
Yes.
I'll change 4 to 5 players in the 11.
Of course.
Scotland against Morocco.
Yes.
And then Steve Clark say the squad is slightly better than the one that reached semi-finals of the 2022. Yes. Or Morocco for us.
Yes.
Hugo Bruce, if I can be very honest, this is not a football stadium. It's a nice stadium, fantastic stadium, everything you want. I don't know say any football stadium.
I'll say other atmosphere, no stadium. Was it be okay Ben Park and do? You are supporters in Ben Park and do. Almost stadium effect.
England for back Ben.
Was it a dear money football stadium? Your pitch.
Ben Park, say.
or say study any be over spectators never pities me too much. Who go Bruce
I don't know
me I'm say papa no I know can't say baby.
City are confident to get Elliot Anderson deal done. Now at the final stage after work behind the scenes. Bayern Munich could reportedly demand a fee higher than Neymar's 222 million transfer for Lise. Real Madrid continuing to working hard on the deal, say Canada. Juve are reportedly considering a sensational move for Salah. They were honored.
Story there, I don't know, Kana. I say, we're interested.
Story where
like Bellingham in your team is better than not being in your team. Kaoka said, "One go."
What's it saying? Any
who was after Scotland?
I said Bellingham in your team is better than him not being in your team. I didn't answer.
Bellingham and backed him to have. When you say, "I say Bellingham in England team, it makes England team better."
Oh, that's we have in Canada. We any news in there.
What Canada?
Oh, my position on Bellingham is clear. This is a B.O.B. Jumedi.
People say they see Zidane in him.
So, oh, yeah, good.
I'm seeing the movements.
Number 10 for more England, no. Number 10 for England, he's the best. But undo Zidane. So on Zidane.
Among us we design. I must say the name may be Siseno.
Onsen.
Ne ora no.
Onsen.
Sa name na ya ni hu se.
Mr. Onsen. Baba. You Zidane pa. Onsen. Na nimu ana because Zidane kwa na pampa mapa.
Enye na nimu. I must say sometimes skill be oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Oh skills be oh yeah.
Oh the emfancy ate.
What?
Say, as the Black Stars could do back to the Rhode Island. No?
Yes.
Ghana. Okay. Many MP for no didn't come more Kasani and the but say some more MP voice, mammy. Or a dear whole MP.
In my constituency, one of the viewing centers, Mr. Speaker, it will interest you to know, started in Alavanyo because of the problem between Alavanyo and Konya. Years, the families did not see each other. But yesterday, around 11 o'clock, we have families moving from Nkonya to Alavanyo to watch the match. Mr. Speaker, another incident happened in one of the viewing centers. A man who divorced his wife for 4 years had the wife at the viewing center. And this morning, Mr. Speaker, we were told that the woman was found sweeping the former husband. This is what yesterday's match has done to our country. Mr. Speaker.
Ghana mra so ka say MP boy Timichiwana. MP
asem your kind so make make say e no cry because who the football even na no kronom no
e kasa hu me ngase na waje anunsi obi aga so boa me buza asem say MP Ghana mra MP bi ka asem na o ka so boa Timichiwana e obi bi Ankonya ne Alavanyo for correbor ne de obi an na chi eni achi
okay.
But obi ono ne ya jan fie 9 no okoto no ba bia ye hwe TV na go ba ye ade achi anopa ne o brand de omienu fi dem na e ba nam asem de ono abo asem die
ya ni jenu beto ma ko ebi
anodin divorce for 4 years and a born omo hwe no mo keka na
na say ni je no ozo ni je otumi no obi ka o mpeso we hwe na nim ka but excitement na ba
and you bet man say bet mato say obi ana you 4 years ago bet me Ghana send bet mama ane no
e ya na obi ani how I was
me kan wo
me oh bet my possible
okay and you know Asemo Aban. Hey. Oh, but that's and before the Kasama manage. On say the omo kana me feel say sometimes the more politics.
Yes.
Most football to me can boom. Mama politics so enka boom. So what I say? Football no unifier no politics could also be unifier. So be waha. And chess will be MPP and NDC and our party for fra. For football no so a contest, a competition. Name national team can boom. San also mom de cable. Name be our warring 9. I'm go here ball. No ban or China. And as a point or moyeka kalika ne. Ebeto samia na no mse ne enko radio. Yenko fie na de eche. Na sa kra no. Kenu ya besene kwa wasa ama de ache. Ene blasa nje bi nka ona. Awari aje ijai. Enkikan kamum. Ye kan awari o baba. Awari mama mfo mfa ho. Enko ye ni. All right, so Black Stars are back omo training come on. The English have started.
Yes.
We can count tablets now. We quite that. Omo Asheniama Nasibium.
Yes. And is ready.
They are taking the match very, very seriously.
Yes.
And I sure say Ghana so. Ghana who ya tomo so kakra. Giving 3 points na Ghana so nyano. Very interesting.
And boss, how we played.
How we played for 15-20 minutes. Oh yeah, how we played it. Yeah, you see, na make us say bad. Yeah, creating impression be as if we played well throughout.
No.
The first half was so good. Second half we started, balance. We took over at a certain time. Yeah. But this is the World Cup. You need to be consistent throughout the game. Yes, so we are man of chance or hard. But me high back. We need to qualify.
Yes, we need to qualify.
But yeah, vim no son take akra na only me nyado.
Vim for qualification there also.
There be vim for saying and you be say.
Debbie. Me there.
With the 3 points.
Obi a minimum be.
Say 3 no great me dey ko nyame admana ina 1 and 3 become 1.
Yes.
Enti yenye no. On the expectation, you say nurse ni be afrim. Hey, lawyer. Lawyer. So, football no home. Didn't you know football is the city no. Also be o oni achiri. Aye World Cup. And as a Ghana into na obe di achiri. There be so obi hu say one sporter emotions must be managed.
Of course.
A bit me am shock. A bit my bibia sana ball na tie. Ti mo am kai ni na aye ho am ya support Black Stars no. Mommy who say be atimi si wo ball na aye ball.
Yeah.
You bit my go. You bit my be atia, you bit my draw. The goal ba na oju ani a. It should be measured.
Yeah.
So as soon as say so me man how to that extent because I think say was a psychologist no and the counselors no bam. What want me tell you? So lawyer need 26-year-old. Need Ghana she go here on that for me. Ye kose ye kwa koji ani ye kose aba so ani ko empeka short is sa baba na no pe mbeza mfo ka say mum ye hu say ye ni England ko bobo anything at all can happen. Anything at all can happen. So I tell me am tie and me ntanga say be England and follow football logic.
Oh, and you on paper there.
We can draw, we can even beat them.
Yes.
But I'm just say,
so
the football, football, casa dia. But Bob be beer to miss him.
Of course, yeah, no correct.
You beat my shawomo, beat my bodoms, beat my saying. Your mamma for Hunasa. Na uncle, yes,
what my old England, I say the good news about Ghana.
And saying,
it's not likely the clan rise to play.
It's not likely
the Bukayo Saka will play. It's not likely Bukayo Saka will start.
So because that's almost a 4-1 started.
Some good news for Ghana for. Oyema update.
Baba is a say the Ghana rise will play. Bukayo Saka so what in change.
Sideway passes now.
Sideway passes. And you have a good news, baby. Bad news, cry. So Opruda will be. Opruda will be. So Zanity, our boss is on some cacao. But Black Stars is good news on Kwa. Money Diana Edge.
I decline.
But England for no. Now no decline rice, no.
Yes.
Obo honest. The mummy you know to go by.
Yes.
A bad national team I am a benza. England muye deno. Obi na deni eni ene na akọ ekotwa no munya penalty. Am be che mbo penalty. Sani pa friend Madweki. Enti se wo kan wo mo manya ade ho afa bi ade fa. All right, Sanity. Say so Morgan Rogers say Odurawi ansa. Say Rice ni ona Morgan Rogers ba. Ya de kro. Ko Odurawi. Say enro news e ba here no say there. Bi ade daddy. Okay. Lawyer. 9:58. What have I do? And I do very much is maybe. And I say
I was a boss a Juma in
Bow Canada for
yes. No credit account when you born a commentary near that sometimes I'm really arrested.
Oh, but born in Anna John Quan also. I did channel I was a
highlight no Yana to say, we have
full matches no.
Okay.
How many full matches no? The Triana, Joseph and Triana Munya, no more rare matches maybe. So, I was a June where I say, I'm rebel myself, office of Anna matches with Yao or Namor. Work up no more.
Well, more
the angel from Bukufi.
Of course.
Na your boys. I want to hear Quakushia, man.
I was arguments you cause was street.
Mexico,
Carlos Kirosh or experience saying Thomas Tuchel in the World Cup. That is street so argument.
And you know,
and
you all kind of say, the old country
I was street no so
and your street is so say the old say. So don't mean you don't see back of an World Cup. Obey Carlos
Queiroz because
he's not go team. Yeah, for Carlos Queiroz go boat team. Obisube fa.
No one dey share.
Na two and dey share no. What dey moto ana smooth the same go
Thomas Tuchel and
Catch street.
Thomas Tuchel and go kuta gara.
The catch coach street for the say. In terms of coaching and any pedigree, Tuchel was slow.
Talking about the World Cup.
World Cup about the Carlos Queiroz on call World Cup go give that. And now Bobby.
Oh, at least boss is not easy to go to the World
Cup.
He's
not gone past the first round before. And now I'll try to baby. Oh, Baba, you coach no munya isa. Obey ya no bia mo akokase bia. Ba me trese.
What does it?
Tuchel your coach.
Coach
abono mo mo den chen. We yen ni chen.
Ba in the World Cup
Say to on go World Cup. World Cup ball first match was for 2. Na there comparison am here was a Croatia for 2. But we ain't gonna Ghana. You Carlos Queiroz go Ghana coach.
Team no onu kuta. Carlos Queiroz ni kuta wo England. Professor Bebre.
Me dey o do me now say. Me go iba konfa no World Cup. Me you too well.
Be Carlos Queiroz.
Japan. Na ombesia. Na asa ahwe also dey ahwe.
Ya be hye no.
All right, so abono ndu pepe. Me Ghana ni nti me pese Ghana she. But Carlos Queiroz, why are there none yani by the Bazo? Second half, no changes near the NF. But near 2 minus season. But
you are not sure, couple. You are not sure, couple. Yeah. A pound of Pammonisa. Or a Pammonisa. Pammonisa. Appears you are Pammonisa. Chelsea down man no ya pamon sa
ye modua wa santimam
aba stuke onya mikala na coach onya kwan ko atena bench Real Madrid bench no what Thomas.
Mabodua na monane.
Na Real Madrid no ka.
Ye modua santimam.
Ukuta bag o Madrid class e onye ni.
Na nanom tia umbe hamo monane.
Real Madrid ukuta.
Thomas to
Real Madrid ukuta bag kura o ha.
Bado ye draw my attention kakra. Managerial career. Okay, Ostati or Osbeck na fi oba Mainz. Only Michael said never ball the late Michael said. Borussia Dortmund. Nema to her year or Dortmund. I am one someone.
I knew who Dortmund. What I said, Bomoy. Why not show that? Why not show that? Why not show that? Boss Thomas
Dortmund. Okoya then he won the Pokal. Dear be Pokal, but your Carlos Comunca de Baco, what didn't say. Munka Baco Oyerepa. Oh, Miss Ramu. Carlos Cruz as a coach.
Waje Champions League.
Waje dear we no sorry.
Waje Champions League.
Madam,
oh, my caveat.
What did he?
Waje under Silas Ferguson. Oh, under Silas Ferguson.
Oh, Baba minimum.
Boss under Silas Ferguson.
Oh yeah, they.
Waje trophy.
I was under Silas.
No, your coach.
No, Bobola.
No, your coach. Boss, no, your coach. No, your coach.
I don't know you know.
Thomas Suki, I don't know.
Oh, Suki, or 70 or 80 years. When you who that back say. What any day wa coach any way you intra.
I coach you.
98 and I know coach.
Wakochi United, Wakochi South Africa, Wakochi Real Madrid, Wakochi Portugal, Euros finals, Wakochi Iraq, Wakochi Colombia, Wakochi Egypt, Wakochi Iran, Wakochi Qatar. But for Anas, no one. Anas,
the more can here. Me,
Asbeck, Dortmund, I'm a permanent crown. I'm looking.
Miss Anne Mitra Cote d'Ivoire kakra. And I'm there got Sankore. You free Sankore in your cotton Akatiso. Yes, see. Mon famra say what dear way back as a coach. As a coach, I would see what you touchline. Very. He's never won anything. Or the one you would have difference. No, so how many good TV no so. But mon ready ma Abraba what Mr. Tuchel, Brad Tuchel, Nema Wajibini, managerial profile, honest, PSG, or the League 1, and Premium, or Mumia Manoa, or the League 1, no Premium, and was Saji the French Cup, and Afi was Saji the League Cup, and was Saji Trophée de Champion. And Oji UEFA Champions League runner-up final. Oji UEFA. Oba Chelsea. And Oba Champions League. Champions League. Amudi Jazz so much 15. No, Wajibi. UEFA Super Cup. Osaji Titi. UEFA Super Cup. Owi and Osaji FIFA Club World Cup. Okay, at Bayern Munich he won the Bundesliga again. And Afe individual. Boss, Obi
club side naka. Okay, say club side na oka. We national assignment yeka. National teams. It is more national team there. National team we know
Carlos Queiroz. Matna ha ye times and mono. Monka say oye coach no amu ye coach.
Na coach dey say we ask am cry coach. We ask am cry.
Is your kind of crepa.
Portugal under 20 Okoje World Cup champion.
Where dey?
2 times FIFA U20 World Cup champion. U20. At Madrid or the Spanish Super Cup.
And then you go can cup.
What's that trophy?
And your baby as in you under 20.
Coaching Madrid. Spanish Super Cup.
Where trophy?
You
get only 0 trophy.
What me Taka di Portugal or Sporting CP. Onye Super Taka for the candidate or Sporting CP. What the trophy 5. What 5 trophies?
Taka di Portugal. Okay, say.
It will be we are so new league brother.
Okay, say. Oh, open
league brother.
Trophy back.
Only league that.
Trophy back.
8 years of coaching.
Trophy back.
Boss, you were talking about trophy
back.
So you're emphatic on trophy.
And that 21 is a set them no.
Oh, baby.
Only trophy that. One year with that. Where I can also when I coach.
What you say?
Oh,
that pay the boss player. And that sir, in terms of coaching there, Udombi Jawa and Carlos
at the Premier League. I have FIFA World Cup Championship. Because last year we had the under 20 of Portugal.
Permanent national team man. Oko be a permanent. Yeah, permanent. Or be a permanent.
Wakoji Chelsea.
Yeah, permanent.
Wakoji Chelsea.
Yeah, permanent.
Wako World Club Cup.
Yeah, permanent. Yeah, but you call it.
Etimu coach on league that.
Permanent. Okay, trophy. I feel it was when I was one.
And as from Bournemouth, we had that
one banner as one. Was it trophy? I can't get a video. That's it. 80 and I'll pay your mom special good morning. They said the argument, you know, Thomas Tuchel, Wari, Carlos Kios, Arene, and Tia Janiso, now Yakonko Funkroso, and Samoa, 80 at Denchete in Samoa. And I'll pay a boom from Pa Uncle Funkroso, Yadahon Sam Atuanim, and some of the Dawson, and then I'll pay Nemum de Disafata. Sa oche na otie ena yede esum wo kitikiti man pole bi wo ma akansuo yanom akambuno plano pay ya tuaboase na ya tene no emra ya confirm munum nyina ama ewo dwuma de no so mesasem afi Don Carlo Ancelotti na so ye ose Rafinha a player ultimate number left emane ye ultimate number right emane ye our Leeds United no na above from right osasem our Barca above from right and baby adnibaja our nimo bia obetimi a performing at the ama what describing the area same open players bon wo munim bo ultimate nka enyi Rafinha and from film Don Carlo Ancelotti say and the hate gamer ono mbebom nyankopon bo a otenam and I do the sumo 12:30 and I say game no etoja I say oben sakra kakra e woni team no about 5 players and your players oben sesayam e some positions na Javier Aguirre ono e Mexico coach or the atudram or say no Ukrainian fans ne die our Thomas Mexico fans no said your amasia tiny our World Cup munum what da amasi afe our say players no etim improving afe nema koye ema wom na okos Scotland coach ne dame and Steve Clark at the atudram or say Morocco squad wom de ebo World Cup munum otwetwemu a etse say e better at the attend wom de 2022 edom edu the semi-finals Sports goes Sir Elliot Anderson on Jenny Bebre. Nemo Nano England game no Oche Elliot Anderson pa na Mukrenye Okaino Emrana onu postcodes Osia Kain ni composure ni decision making ni confidence with such a young age no outstanding na ebona omandi tono so no o deserve a sense boy na che ewo various matches say one of the best midfielders and watch him Bellingham in your team is better than him not being in your team Kawoka and airport Jude Bellingham abaso say Bellingham team bia Jude Bellingham ewomnom better onimua unyan said ya ope about Jude Bellingham abaso Kawoka.
No, he's good, and I think he carries a lot of weight on his shoulders for such a young boy. I think people probably forget how young he is. Obviously, he's gone on from leaps and bounds from Birmingham City to Dortmund to now playing for, one of, if not the biggest clubs in the world. But I was saying it before, I think Morgan Rogers is a great player. I played with him at City. He's done unbelievable for Villa, but I just think in them moments, Jude Bellingham probably pips him just because of the big game moments, and last night proved that. Yeah. Worked to our advantage with having him, Declan, and Anderson that all have good engines on them and then can get up and down the pitch.
Does David Luis de la Fuente and now Oko na say Lamine Yamal on by evaluate Lamine Yamal kakra na amateur the full fitness no or say more 90 minutes number in some minutes there Obenyam on a medical team no e di ho enkomom and watching Jorge Sanchez Mexico right back assistant Mexico are unbeaten and I believe our Mexico national team no na Scotland fans from South Africa now I'm marching down to the town. Our World Cup scenes from South Africa. Fans marching through the downtown Atlanta. Now it's a Niger, our South Africa, and so I don't know. And to be farm, I'm at Mauricio Pochettino at the Atujasem Christian Pulisic on the American medical team. No, everything come on and then make me confirm me. And the Amman said we're ready, and I said on ready. On him, Christian Pulisic, my friend, the American Maradona, or training individually. And the Ambassador said the next games for United States of America, about me Asiakai, and I said on to me Asiakai, United States and Australia, and I bomb Mauricio Pochettino of the warning. I'm the players and I hope that game.
We want to beat them. We are ready to fight, and I think we are so happy that to arrive in this moment, knowing that Australia is going to be a really tough opponent, good player, good organization, great coach. 4 years ago, we were talking about Australia, and they were beating for France and Argentina in Qatar, and I was in the game in Doha watching the game Argentina.
Now, Scotland captain Andy Robertson, I say first gamer. One boy our World Cup na amutin kudim our Haiti so I was amutin rum against Morocco and then now fe amutin say victory woman some ebetime account say a very difficult game obi catch us a game no a very mere formality at the Scotland na obua good players Morocco for them ekuta a team omoba as a team na Alan Pardew on Scotland prospered against Morocco and then uchemu say
certainly is. I mean, obviously they're one of the best African sides, and they have such flair in their team. It'd be difficult for Scotland, but Scotland, that low block counter-attack football, they're quite used to that, so it will suit them in a way. And obviously with the 3 points in the bag, they can have a little bbit of confidence going into the game.
Takes a little bit of pressure off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, King, and I need to just say, Ukrainian man for SMP, USA stadiums, no, na Jamaica and some USA stadiums, no, are better than Camp Nou and Stamford Bridge. A same stadium, Yati hosting 2026 FIFA World Cup, no, Abusiam, I better, at Stamford Bridge, I better, at the Camp Nou, na your European stadium, baby, oh, wow, ultimate fan compare World Cup stadium. Outdoor, hosting the World Cup. Help Renat and then Tunisia players. No, ultimate Akasa or say Tunisia players. No, don't forget about social media. For social media and Tunchain. Now, fame. Mon fight set warriors our person so you better me at the group who got bruised at their two jam set Ukrainian are not there the players on Kasa almost say no still I'm to qualify I'm who got bruised our stadium outdoor I was still at 2026 FIFA World Cup and also no credit okay I say this is not football stadium, it's nice stadium, fantastic stadium, everything you want. And your football stadium, football in a sense, pitch and I was a turf radio, Yama Bebre, our as a basketball, and then someone who got Bruce as you are, or the two jam. Who got Bruce the quality of Mercedes-Benz Stadium? Okay, controversial football stadium outdoor. I can and also what you say.
This is not a football stadium. It's a nice stadium, fantastic stadium. Everything you want, but only the grass is football. All the rest is not. It's a covered stadium, so yeah, I like to play in an open stadium. I don't feel really the atmosphere in such a stadium. When you compare it with Azteca, for example, it's a football stadium. So yeah, we have to deal with it. And
Roberto Mancini, Diamete HM say I likely say Abeko Koye Italy national team manager. Now contract about sign until 2030. €2 million per year, and then some Abeka our Italy job. I couldn't be pounder. Na I know I PM Kane or na Kasaye at Canada boys and ra when we send and Oko Kane na Suya or church himself or boys Samasu and Yaji with Scoreliner a biome.
Let me just begin by acknowledging what you're all feeling, I think, and the nation's feeling. The terrible injury of Ismail. Blessure terrible Mr. Kone. And it's in moments like that that you see character. He applauds, shakes the hand, Saliba comes on, steps up, scores. You hold up.
Yes, indeed. Yabakonim say World Cup no ekoso. Sere me ba anopabia. Yana me yama on World Cup no say ohwe ball no so a. Ye onema bi e stadium ho a. Yana ema excitement no. Nia bi wo stadium ho a. Yana the cameras no koto so. Enti not only the ball and attractive fans our stadium ho. We tonight's girls reaction to Mexico goal against South Korea. Enti bon so wade no. Aha. Emra Mexico share South Korea no and na video we eba da so things ade na heavy. Enti ye features ade no e yo show no ne. O ye bibia jai na fi oni show report TV be enjoy ade no. Enti enom and da so no girls na one more World Cup no dem de na ba enom mra Mexico share go against Korea. And a picture no camera no capture no. Enti the ball wasn't the only thing getting attraction tonight. We see a Mexico share the goal na Acheampong game way a launch bia na Mexico kromo and abaya bi gyina ho a nani ate bone nsem saa sia eti Oyerepa TV and that's no Mexico fans no girls baby girls no amani age say Mexico e say enra na ne makoye bomb nsem ni ajadia video no da so eti we enjoy bi e wo hono ma ye de ema wo na uko England Rio Ferdinand e de atudwam say your place bebreba wo ko Madrid Yana expectations no woman team emiti about Jude Bellingham abaso sense oko England no na national team man for the GD were proving wrong afi our Madrid no obi ahotuma oye ede ama club no Jamaican HMS Nicholas Jackson Chelsea e pese amye swap deal Andra Cambia so ebeba Chelsea na fe Nicholas Jackson akoye juma ama Juventus bobo konom na William Gallas say Chelsea and sign Marcus Rashford a good player and what Elliot Anderson Man City say a kukurania akadibani na ekutia ka said the bia on sign Elliot Anderson amana ba juma ama Manchester City and what him Kai Havertz yete say buy 04 Leverkusen try him say amsam ebetim aka Kai Havertz Tottenham Spurs say amusu nyabia oye enti Mickey van de Ven amunya no mum ema no enko ba bia Mickey van de Ven Ebetinam Jomikaga at the Atudra say young diamond na amount for say 100 million euros plus no or why who is young diamond and then why our football man yet 100 million euros plus akoto young diamond and no someone and no if you ever oko Spainer Gavi say oh nanka amopem that is Makukulea Kuku ababa juma ama FC Barcelona and no mamusa no I'm wishing it very well. It will be exciting and now Classico echoes between Lamine Yamal and Afe Kuku and then some through Alba Dani Omo at the Atuja set Ukraine Madrid and young player Kukulera a outstanding player both on and off the pitch. Oko Italia Juventus the air team HM say Amuya Jombe Bia not Mohamed Salagali Abaya Juman at the team no Manuel Ugarte the Amete HM say AC Milan so a team come on try himself woman some Abeka Manuel Ugarte Atalanta at a 12 million euros across Gianluca Gaetano Emram Emaya Juman and for Emma team no Cagliari player no yes say there Atalanta ni adrepa enti anopay yana wakai say team ni nyina obenya papa no e de ahwe World Cup a high sense womo de ne papa womo de no embo no form enti tobi na fe fashe World Cup matches ni nyina ebi womo de ne de eche Kenya mo kanya no bebre 0302 5500 0302 5500 akakwe World Cup season inti high sense atete so pa enti yeren ko phone close nsem no esi ha boss player Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong ni able team na eba na no pay jakam nyina e wo today's sports no so atwas in the meantime yene good morning from AD enkomo ye ba na afedia kanyina etimi atwas opini good morning
Good morning.
Said be fine. Yentin sempa anopay odi Emma.
A freeze and Charles Clinic in China. Original doctor 3 days na kofa good morning heba mesha and by no na television so na baisa a draw way dear debia near can sanke betena hey said ya boss good morning and anka mabobo no man am sorry. Na dia ma ye betena ha ya na ye bebre ekaka woni se edoni ye wie na baba ye wu se edoni ye moja entini eni no mpem adwuma enti numbers ye eguso e mu bi e kan akoma wo fra wo se mintini mo twetweme na edoni me no ma ne sense ha ne te wuntini mo twetwe automatically obetumi anom ya afi ne be se metumi anom ana de bi obetumi anom ne hwa de bi wa baba edro we ye ba e ba ye no yes ebusi immune system no but enkofo kokonom na omo de adanse aba kofo kokonom na omo de adanse aba na de ama atu engidie mu aye de nampa ye ni age ho pa ne se eduro no ye moja entini ani no mpem adwuma enti onipa bi a oda sorry ekasa mintini mo twetweme mi no mpem tutumi awo ba kakra bi a saa nipa no ontumi ntina ase me pa cho we duro na de TV no so no e good morning heba make sure say ye duro by good morning heba make sure eno na de television no so no ye hwa de bi wa ha because of say baba duro de ye moja entini ni no mpem adwuma ni nti e bia na okoda sorry na wote say no mpem wo chinkase etutu wa wuti pain ni pabro ni si pain we chinkase tutu pa hu dia wo ye obi kwa nchira say chinkase no eto de tutu anhwa baka say jama ye de mekokora egu achi na wada so ano ohye wanhwa kwa kofa pain killer bi anom afemu ada enu na chi no ba fa nku bi me ye de twitwi ba still akoye enompa ni mu adwuma ni taye moja wo say wunya edura ubenum akọ nipadua ni mu amene tuma akọ akọsem yare no na de TV no so no good morning heba make sure na obi so hwa me na no na me ka kire obi say good morning heba make in fact ya gbahu dewo na eduro na eduro papa because awoti ya obi a wo nipadua ni mu anankase ni mu a instead so kwakọ no nso hie na edimemia na ekofa nkumi twetwe na atọ kakra na ade a chance na wo Philippine me pa cho eni die ni ahobrasie mu ennam prempre de oba ya mamini pe good morning heba make sure good morning heba make sure and the TV no so no we dey no bi onim enne ye kasa mema sampa be ma bi temi a edu be bi ana de ye me mobo wi asen se nipa be kasa ma ye mra wo mpa so me be ma afon me kope edura me de be sresre be ma na atwe na aye kase na okotwe ma ne ye kase a ahodi na ewo mu ne na ma ne pe o tie ade ne de bi eson bet na ano de ne emu de no nene se de ye kan say ekwa himfie ho a esidi asam fa no eno na ya na ma ne pe onika se ne kra de duru bebi a omugbo ne chaskelo tie de tie nie because of say ebia na kokko edidi be manimu ama enami kese hu ni say infections bi be mefo ana efon obekomekom na kokko tie when me say kokko betumi de wa to fam wo meme se mo anwe de be hye edu yade afoforo enu nti oba no no infections eduro saa nso na ho nto oba ka kire doctor ne kwa say na eduro ni nya papa na nya eduro na nya papa o eya wo no yade na wo eduro na wo de treat yade no ana yade na e ba wo na eduro na wo de treat nya no a enti se wo be kwa akofa empempre ya wutemi se obekwa akofa eduro bi ti se me kofa mema eduro me pesa mema ye kase mbese ye we dia me sro bla me se dem se yim ene nkempre ya num good morning heba me hyemum na enwura moje ni mu cleanse moje ni mu empompi moje mentini no enya na ade woni mi se ye be ma de yenim no eye entini o nombe bi anim o enkasa bi anim o de bi eye entini enti de oba ya ma me ne etie se ukọ kope good morning heba me hyeni bia de oba ya mami ni nom wo de anopa ewie ne anyimbre anopa ewie ne anyimbre wo ya be ma tie se ekọ munipedua ni mu a ekọ fili moja no pompe de mentini no se entini ni nya na po me din gina so bra moja pompe ma no a ehu hia so kwakọ no numunduro bi se me koye be ma edu de bi entini na sori a eno na ma wa hoden ama wutumi di adwuma wo mpa so de asitie enti wo be hu sa wanyanku bi akototo mema edura na eduro bi ono atu ni din mema eduro ano no ma be sinde opeja ne be ma na de asatofom okọ ba akopa na wa bere petere nso so na yo enti mami kanche o no meduro fa ni say good morning heba me hye bi eno abaye sisie ni mu adwuma ama onye wa hoto number 3 wo be ma no fon na air fan so tia na etie because of say entini na ayamre ni ntino say ekoba ne sa fine ebetumi epeja se de opa no nanso
na esote no anani weight no na Lucia na elusi weight nti yakoba ne saa wo be ye wa adwen se me nkope nku bi nsrasra ho me nkope aduro bi nonom na nya me no me pa che waduro na TV ne so no a good morning heba me because nya ye hwehwem ne hu se eye koko e na ye wo saa no so koko so de mprempren edura etumi to ase esa saa yade ma ayarefo na ngasa babo nsema Dr. 3 days eye good morning heba me na so wonsa wugya wonan a wa wonsa kokkobo ni pia na epie na wonti ase nti eba na wodo wonsa aka akohyem na obi sesa adan eye koko na eye wo saa no onsa nansen wa wo ho a wugya wonan wi a afi wode wonsa kwa wa anuso na woto na papa na tissue no anase territory na wode ye no hu se moja ewo me pa chew eye koko na eye wo saa no ba wadwen ma so da wudi agwaba no numduro bi saa na enye saa eduro no tie Ose nanse wugya woni a wotesa woto hyehyew ye nti ama na aba ne sa na ye koko but wan hwa wonti ase ade mepira na ade meto aye den na nso bibie nsie eye koko na ye osa no edure betumi abo etu ase dia ama o ma nso abaka ya dance die fo eye good morning heba mecha ene de TV ni so no baba number 3 onse nanse wanga so wo ho a bo se wuyem tumi bom guru da na ma me ba ko ogine bebi na ose an papa bi na eduro ni ye eduro bi ose wo se eduro ma ko ma no no mo ose eduro sa na se ma me ediare na ye wo sen o kire mu no na san nya ose wo na eye koko na ye ne san mama hwa yade bi ba wo so a ubetumi atoto nduro bi wrong nduro bi anoma wanga so be wi abaka se nipa ko na eduro ni ye nti na nde wenya me a me kira wo adepa no nti eduro ye de television so eye good morning heba mixture me say eduro ban good morning heba mixture eno ni edura wo ho na yembom puru a wo de kwahye osa na wo no no se eduro ye eno ano no onse na nse wo ho a na wachi nkese etwetwon wo di aground shot be kwa kwahye yade foforo ye hwehwe emu ma wo no se ye ye kan sen koko akoye koko di de mesraw enkono meduro bia eka good morning heba mixture ho ene de TV no so no emprempre ya me kese a ubetuma afre 0246 no tie the same prempre ya me kese a ubetuma afre 0246 no na one doctor bonkomo number 3 obi beka chem se nanse me wona meni so ayem ayem kusugusu ma no munduro sa afa meni mitumi posasa me pe eye specialist kwa dia kwakira no yade no me ko esika obo ma me no ntimi nko ma me yehwehwe nso na ehia eye specialist bia na eye good morning heba me chejuma because eye koko na eye osa no enti me sram prempre ko pe good morning heba me hye bi na no onse nanse wo ho a na wonsa ayo titiriti wo ho na wonan ayo titiriti na wo hu dia wo ye ho me pa nya bibia o semprempre nya wampe ho anu eduro ntam a ebeduru bebi afiase wonye stroke wo de wonan sifo ma wa wo tese wonan no eno a enya wo ya se eye wo ye wo but na ayo titiriti emu hyehyew wo de si wo kra ensi me pa pre na pe good morning heba me kyere bi eye dura nkofo no de adanse die ba na ye tena ye te ho a ye ka ho asemo enye se ye ba be ton eduro na bedwi enum se kope bi no bra ente sa da bi ye kura eduro ne ye no ebusi immune system ti ye kan sa ye wie ba dodo na yenya ye de ka wo ne ye nkofo kokonom eba be di adanse ene ye de ma wo enti ye di wie no me pa cho se wo ye oba ubu nsa bo som ye chi asen ebubiem bosumi biem asen ebubiem me pa chen yankopon anya ne saa bosumi kuru utumi bu nsa be yemprens de bi anya ne saa enti enne ya wutie mi anum good morning heba mesha na entu saa de na asema so lo ba bi susu utie mi ne de ne so on obu ni saa na aba 2 days na etwa me pa chen good morning heba mesha me ke so obi susu babu ni saa aka acha mi se buo no me de baba ma yase bawe mi saa ansa ne ba che we do good morning heba mecha me ma mi peni mi papa peni a mo hwa mi mo de ne se wo ye bibi kakrem na wo honam ya wo ya wo ye adwuma kakre bia na wo abre wo da sori a honam ya wo ya edu anadwo a enne de na wontumi nne bi e wo mpa so aduane si onso wontumi di me pa che we dro e good morning heba mixture ukọ Ashtown Kumasi for ukọ Ashtown Kolina ko sanso na Freddy Menson so ho uba edum kra Oyerepa Fabros ankese mu pa che promise heba obenye bi ato wonam tafo kwan so agina ye tafo new road na bisa PFA heba ba che PFA pharmacy ukọ obenye bi ato takrade for beko AA Menson na se nimidie wo ashama so akọ mu main station we quit pharmacy sanso na takọ for nkwa bibidro fie takrade for beko AA Menson wo ankranya okenshi drug lane ukọ ho a obenye bi ato na bibia ye kama enti me bo number na ma so 0246 59 4117 0246 59 4117 and 0553 213587 me di mu si ha na mo no solo special person be edin birthday or somebody nchiamu enti happy special birthday enkoma Abigail Nyamua aka Bigesh Obapa na daso no and yasa get to na ya won 19 June and yame enhye ne pa so let be some question me wish you are no e be same also nyane kase no mpagya ni fro dum nko dum abegya bigel Samson o wie ye
wife na
for no fa ni kolom and e bi nso fa ni bigesh
wife na
kase pa so lo da ho kwa de
antumi ya no me nda ho kwa okay da ho kwa ready milk tea premium cocoa ne coffee extract creamy milk eka ho packaging no I ready dada enso she na de beka ho ye da share disposable cup mu aye seal no correct o de enso she ka ho a o ye ready to go eno nti any friend ready milk tea o sorry anopa breakfast o betwa ne kama wanom na wako adwuma so program abafi anopa ye sorry a ibedidi nya afi ne ekoye kofa we bra bia no anse de enso she akan ready milk tea ho ye ready say yebetwa tea no na yanom ne kama Feeding Ventures Nanaya Enterprise Don Candy Stores the Lord has done it enterprise Atakwala Enterprise Bet Abi Enterprise Ella Mola Enterprise ye distributors are a one crying any Kumasi ready milk tea no omo ema obi numbers no it was screens no ase into be pike baby e ben o na wafre na waje ready milk tea no e be your coffee any chocolate flavors are ede papa Pepsodent ese osino World Cup also fancy twitwe no World Cup the top Pepsodent special edition World Cup aye ede aba fatwu sen osen be yefe wanum nkan be hwam osen ase nkonkone ne nyina beko ntokure da osim emoa waba na dwubedidim no ne nyina ebetuatua Pepsodent ena eboa ama osen no ehun sem kan aye kama Pepsodent every smile matters loans a ope ede aye wadwuma o banka ne ne di dwuma o kirewa ontumi moa furniture mobosomtwe community bank plc nyabeji loan ahodo microfinance loan transport loan salary loan commercial loan bonanza loan social loan church development loan and afi agricultural loan we nyina no ye loans ahodo a ogia ema ho ehenhan ma brabo no simple at the amount oba ya so ya be current account savings account fixed deposit and afi kidi account first cartoon na loans no gibia your terms of payment are flexible ye ma untuatua na akase se de be ya ho be sa akiro ye pese abrabo ne asetena no emu ye fo at the amount me watch head office or continent se atonso agogo ja chiko ho futrede ahenema kokoben adwena se ebu akwa atonso bokro eputo ja magazine ene abinchi market obehu bosomtwe community bank plc elho free 03220 98076 and 0508642705 bosomtwe community bank plc together we prosper Kangen energy drinking water alkaline water ni pH awosro utonsu a now the kofia me pa cho pH tester ni bi eka ho na ansa na abenum su no fa pH tester no esom ko eso na color beba no enye purple a de tete friend move ana violet na me ba cho nsu no enye papa enom sensu no Kangen nsu no papa calcium magnesium potassium ne iron ewom Kangen nsu no onomo a eboa ema otumi dai Kangen nsu onomo eboa ema akoma ne pompi moja yi ewo ni padua ne mo liver o kidney ene wakoma ehun bible no Kangen ena eboa ama no asipi ede ama ensu papa no Kangen energy drinking water Brema UGC Tafuni Road Abaru Junction Lizzie Hotel ewo Santasro na ba Pakiki Stadium ena Sumankwani Junction ewo Astan of okohwa ensu no pi ewo ofra 0241449191 ena 0507379474 Amen Scientific Hospital SA for stroke yade brana so ye no ntu ase fa wo ho nsem brana so ye no ma nwo na afi so yade bia ene wadi asi ache e bia wote wo widim so yade ba wo hwehwe akira uhu yade kro oba Amen Scientific Hospital a ono ene behwe ama yade na ene odi asi onipadua ni wotu ase ede ama ye no makoma kwaduonu na FDA agiatum na no yade bia how bia de bi kan a obenya yaresa kumase atwema tachiman kwada so fanse kwan so ene ewo enche boga wa bibia ni akra takra de tamale atebubu nkokọ sunya ne ho sahwede bi so ene hohoi oba ho a branches ho 0277001234 001-234 ɛne Amen Scientific Hospital ɛnkasa World Cup matches ne gusu ɛkɔso ɛno Switzerland ɛhyɛ Bosnia, Canada ɛhyɛ Qatar, Mexico ɛhyɛ South Korea, Czech Republic ne South Africa bɔ 1-1 matches ni nyinaa na yɛ live ɛwɔ Bash decoder no ɛso oda so te wɔ unya matches yi bi hwɛ kwaje Bash decoder ne bi na fa kofi ɛno ɛna bɛboa ama match bia ɛba World Cup nim no wanya bi na wahwɛ game centers a mode muyi matches de adwuma hotels a mode TV abobɔ dan mu a obi bɛda hɔ no ma ɔwɔ so ɔhwɛ bɔ ni bi guest houses restaurants obi didi a ɔbɛhwɛ bɔ ni bi ni nyinaa Bash ɛna ɛma saa decoder na matches ni nyinaa ɛwɔ so na ɔma decoder no obɛdu akyi akɔ installation ama owia no ayɛ recharge ɛde account packages no de bi am ka sɛ for papa individuals ne credit 33% discount ɛna munya ɛwɔ recharge amoyɛ no ɛso Abripo Junction ship mo ɛhɔ ɛna Bash digital satellite ɔmo ɛwɔ a ɔmo edi ɔmo juma 0556 287757 0556 287757 ɛne Bash ɛnkasa walusu appetite untumi na onsa no nan emu ago oda sɔre anopa nipadua no ɛyɛ mmerɛ no grow fine herbal tonic ne nsiesie ɔhawo a mebobɔ so nyina ɛde ɛma grow fine herbal tonic ɛyɛ mojaduru a ɛboa ɛma sabi ɛma ukɔ afikyira o menses so nsɛm nyina no etu ase ɛde ma menstrual disorder, absence of menstruation, excessive bleeding, painful menstruation. Grow fine about tonic etu ase ɛde ama ahwɛ ɛsɛ nipadua no benya ho de moje be dia frusa ne yie ɛwɔ nan ɛne nsane mu ɛde ama vitamins ahodo ubenya ɛwɔ nipadua no ma grow fine about tonic ɛna ACC ni nyina ɛde ama baabi eto no my Ghana mu benya bi ato dodo na apato a digital back clinic Kumasi Amekom about Bank of Africa ɛhɔ no mo a 0244596532 0244596532 grow fine a drone benya bebre ato ABA back clinic software rasta software branch eni yade nyina last stop AB glaucoma, cataract, syphilis, long short sightedness uko ABA back clinic obeboa amwani no enwo ade ye ode aduro ne ma wa fagu aduane ne di ekoni padua ne ma eni ne ntini no so no eho ene ekoye adwuma no ani no enwo ade kama liver ne kidney ade prostate and afi hypertension ne nyina otu ase ede amount kwada so dwena se main marketechiro no ma doma inkro Ebenezer preschool eben apia kubi cold store ana kaswa ye new branch no ewo kaswa millennium inside adade last stop also bar ubenya yaresa 0541 565 199 0541 565 199 and 0502 812 161 Mr. Otuo any team no etwa so ede amamo live on Oyerepa 100.7 and afi Oyerepa television.
Right, thank you very much. Bafo enko ana solo akanze nibi. Ana we. Maybe. Okay. Asembi ani echi. Enko e bafo.
4-year broken marriage restored after Black Stars beat Panama. 4-year broken marriage.
Onye mpi aka.
4-year broken marriage. Time
Obi send me text. Mo say ndi ehye Black Stars aware no be there.
He said there's Oma
reason. Na say we. Ene be yi. I say my message. I say so okay I say David we yes EPL at the end number.
Features number.
Na don't go for any ajize.
But I think
go for any features.
Ebia nkofo ehwe Arsenal first match no. Say it's relatively a good fixture. Relatively cheap one if you like. The newly promoted maybe I say Coventry.
Yeah. Now I'm way and that we won bad news or man.
Of course. Like me feel say because me who the Premier League is the Premier League and
but me omo mani age man ka Arsenal for any age.
Okay.
And I want me man for as they are celebrating fixtures.
Dabi me na so kan ka se bia.
Me na mse ono nka se nkofo ani age. Me na mehu ono kwa de hu yi. E no no e kire
ohu pa.
O go hu no e.
So na.
Ah. Na so wa hu anje so. Wa hu omo mani age na wa hu pictures.
Pictures na mehu na ni dia de hu yi pa cho. Ukoya na.
Ade we wa ya. Na leave pictures so the ebadia. Eh oba tan wo fi ade.
Obia
Musa de wo jan na ne be jan.
Obia.
Na de woni misade a.
O wonta wo fi. Agora jan na ogobuja sa jan na. O wonta mani bia.
Unse eba de ana
editama.
Kofo interest wo me. They look at the month no. Because obia. But when you don't want to have a run of fixtures bia unse so I'm say team binya bi last season playing that difficult features so ana hard you they look at for August
omo nim league na je no
am pato omo
na
Baziano omo no
one du na ni ade ni du mi enza onyi bia na
esa de na ni ure fini ji no
oni ni ju ni de se je na o over features so
editama honorable akasa ye ba ye wo video no ni audio ni nyina wo ho ye behwe na ha anti no na ye mamanfo TV na ne Ghana flag gu ni kom na o chiri de si on consistency o se ka obebusa na sam kakra
o me de me kesre ne ba o ye MP ni nti o ntimi challenge
nso mo tinsem
e won ase awari agumfie nan enya girlfriend marriage agumfie nan na mukoshia baby mo ko he ball a mo he ball no we ade echi na mo free dem mo pi
Chama, that is what football can do.
And that's why honorable yes I with the ase we
there speaker serious almost speaker serious
but it's not possible.
Well, it's not possible.
Who say football no nyama e dey ban like ujunwa like you don't understand how it happens. Because once when nyam plan
man say trading ni age
because aware asement no already muni o moda da nti Ghana share na mo bam na no you forget say omo jai
na ball no ba so go ba man me man be mamza
oh hey and videos no you should be at Chronom to see things with your naked
videos no be Ghana share go no tom
you should be at Chronom na e chedi abedu ho no mo twa ne ho ahia na chedi so e dia ben agem pepepe na ka isa say ya ka ni yo na chedi ani age no otim no abon seat belt na otim na say what the man is enjoying hey we so do we dey be o papa o na chedi na mamu a o
se go ni tom sana de o fi bia o
alaji for mo so mo kan
o say de hu we see a report
alaji 6 alaji doesn't enjoy
I'm not part of the enjoyment.
Okay.
I'm only reporting.
Okay.
Hey, you know
that's a voice of Mutase. Mutase.
And Tama. Benjamin Asari set to take his number 1 spot back. And also Hoyeba, the moon is a moon on ground. Oh, with the mamma with a chain about the woman in the city. Hana, you connect to say, and one. After giving Ghana 1 goal over Panama, Sofu Nana Kwatin Amanfu says there is a mistake he sees that lead to goal, but he overturned it for the Black Stars to beat England. And I know I sort of uncle. Now I say, who said mistake be based on Black Stars penalty box? Now so, we no boo best baby and that's one you know I hold them more free back now obey ye normal I'm attending into victory I'm a Black Stars Tuesday a dinkunim e wo England so for na kwatin so kakra enra asori bre on so e di e ba en so
So for the mistake, man.
Or say who mistake be what penalty box in my lead to go.
I say anything.
Say born your baby, I'll be so good because I will be o say
sir skills no. I'm playing more beyond family. On country, say we need see box. Nyanko, you are the archer or manins. You need mistake. How can you play football for 90 minutes? I defend any mistake. Oh, Debbie,
as I said, as I did,
but
in fact, I'm trying to get the back row. Yes, Papa Cram and Papa Cassa.
You ask yourself, no, no,
Papa can what he.
Oh, that's all can say. The members I'm trying to say. Ball is a mistake, basic Ghana 18 with you. We are sad, yeah. Not as who use skills. Say about ball 90 minutes. Mistake in Magana.
Me try some
mistake you see one can just say the go by. Another mistake by name of Madana Magamasa.
Me trust me papa me na kasa. Me trust me papa. Me na me dem baba me na.
First my papa prediction be.
Oh, penny pa wo Ghana football mu ko ma papa ka tell say ye be share but e be ba last minute. And say wo hwe penny no me hwe ball mpo. Zach now the guy say wo get any man. He doesn't look on face about what was going on.
It's not ket. You born.
How many times na nimbati? Go ahead.
Dia me hu ye na make time.
There's a ball. Yes, ye actually ket.
Bibia.
Na paper so. I'm a ket a hebon e wi.
Also ket ba.
Me na make.
Babo mo yesa. I say the best e be promote to be asori ado pe. The we do
me mo asori bi e na no me say me nkwa asori.
Na abo ni di zo nkofo ni no. The best me chen say e ya mamo mind say the obi doubt to me ase.
Na se me ni so wo ginya me asem di.
Papa me di nkom se de me di bibi di. Ba so for ocean nkom say mistake beba ball mo 90 minutes.
And or say we 10 year the victory be Ghana.
And only mistake in front of Ghana beche. 1-0 2-0.
So for Ghana beche.
Oh, and the conclusion on
Ghana beche so be beche make me. Na say to no pay me share Ghana for from say.
So don't say we nyame di for. Oni nyame ye one on one.
Nyame ka tren sing.
Say nyame se Ghana beche.
I say no waka
say ye be chen
Tama. Enya wona
anti no. Ghana say na di nyame ka tren.
Ah no. Say nyame ka.
Na say Tama ni ba nyame aka tom say Ghana beche.
Yep, na obi e bompa obi etie die nyame nti obi ate ne dia obeka.
So bet say wo kan tete D4 Bible D4 no. Na nye say bi no mo kan no say Ghana beche. David. But they say na say samu nyamu arobo Ghana beche.
Ah, Tama.
Ni ba bi so no dey na adwene o. Ba we dey nyete say.
Nyete D4 ka say ade beche na aduane abu a nkofo anya ndi aduane bu ya. Mpa kono wa anya ndi.
Won to angasa ade beche bibi besi. Wasi na aduane abu aduane to bu.
Ah, ndo wasu sinku ndi beba.
Wasi Ghana beche say. Ghana beche say. Ghana beche dey so bi e kabi. Frank yo why.
Tama on pesa
Ghana beche.
Na no way elda o. Frank way elda o.
Ghana say nyame na ka tell bacho. On gas on no so supporter Ghana supporter no say beche. Ye ne Panama e ko bo say.
And the Frank asem na wo kan you.
Panama beche. Ghana beche nton so edifo. Avo also for no say on trem bi kakranka.
Oh me try nyama me nyana me de bebro.
Think be on my play
o me edit.
Tama me say me trene me nyana me de bebro.
Okay.
Anawe nipa kra di video ne CCTV camera be on said already. Na nyame be o man hu nipa kra obe wi ade na.
Me say me nyana me de bebro. Me try as me nyana.
O ma take you over.
Your friend no stuff Nana Kwatim.
Since he has his skills ba kwaba.
You know him. You know him. As for you know him. You know the Buddha Suru record. And the Kotoko win. I want Mediama. You know the You know the Buddha Suru record and the Kotoko win. I want Mediama. Nabutre, you know him. The Buddha Suru record and the Kotoko win. I want Takwa. Monko bisa Kotoko fono.
And then one day,
I knew Tama.
Na ye try obi aka say onye zofo. The way the answer then is yen ka so be say. Na me ya dia che na.
I say
muda si. Until the muda si o ka che mo say red card beba.
What's one you so red card beba.
You don't come in say.
Okay.
Ghana better dey wunya.
Etem si nyabote me pen number.
Asem na me pen ma what team me nim no. Me just on my edit.
Me to we dey.
Me say me nim no.
Personally.
Me nim no da o. Me nim kasa put.
Oh, na me nim so no ho asem ne.
Na asem na me nim no da me nim kasa da. Then of the prophecy wa asori na me.
Me ball na mu.
Wait, me no personally from even before so ba be na me dey for.
You.
And the garden.
Did me ya me please make am say nana papa kakra kan.
Ko ni en kasa nyesa.
Anya kasa de ye ne nkasa no anso de o maye be si mienu
enka go no.
Me dey me no me combat say yi speculative zan de
ya no ayi kaka.
Say Ghana be enkom. Ya say Ghana be say 1 year. Was a debut a mistake no be also number 4 no the ball no be a obey mistake am ya
mistake be ba
me ba na different in some enche o say enu ne hu so na san koma be Ghana be say 1 day ni dey wo be
to say England do bitika say Ghana be say dia na ni no
na say memda then na no me hu yi so aso
and to mom born no say me no when it comes to this prophecy this is what I believe yemma ni panembre ebra na be kire
ko shebre be so
na so we on kan we ba e di man say Ghana say England na kwa tin committee na
say o mo no
and o mo makabro be million minimum maybe ko mo we board dem si o mo ase e Ghana be tinga e ti be mo mo
omo de on pese esi no ya mo kan o de man na we share wo mo
na ne de ne de
on de nyame ya che no na asem
na
no wo kan
na de e be de no hu say ono ne de be to si na ka nyame ya je
na no ya sorry prophecy time na o de sa de ne ba
some man so ba bi akom be kan
yo mpacho mate adaroma
no to nti o de be
say we de e de say chedi so nim no mi nim no me ne nkasa mpo
me personally
me nim no honestly
ba so yam go anyway
nti me am friend
me tie no me ko busa obi a
say o kan saying
and I guess sun pa constitution no
be Thomas mo do ma ju na bi ti akoya wa break a pass ya ma yire ntima bo aje ma azebe ne kan okay hey
Black Stars
Germany says 7-1 obi kan
obi anko ne ho
obi
Germany ho hey tama German for the omuji nomadi o tama German for the omuji nomadi o German for the omuji nomadi o omuji nomadi papa bibia German for bibia ye wo bibia omu ye bi Otuo
bafo jajaja
nukra na meka chawo no e te binya ho na wonim no se menim se wonim ho
omuji niema di say PSLT players papa akuti
omu wi anu makoye bibia makobom pa
mbe
koko ye nyankoma de o so mko yimpa ye mko yimpa
nyankoma
the Black Stars always win
de omu nya so fu bia ni mbewu ase de mu
na so omu ba ko bia o ka se Ghana be lusu so
enjo ba bi chire mu do
o di chire mu aba o see so e chire no okobom pa ye dane no esisa no nti na bibia ye
na do dan no anka nte de bo dan na de no ama ne
and mimi de minimum no say me de won say me ma meka ho asem because but we de ma ko busam nti
na
I doctor and me ni obi na no
ejedi so kwate ye
the Black Stars always loses when Dr. Baumia follows them, but Professor Nana brought victory when she followed them against Panama. Efia Kranchiwa, United Party Operations Director. Nti mama no so de kakra na ode bae no so. Osi mama kan kan. Oh, say ono so de
ye ba no pe na anti asem we a na nka ye de
na sem so say that's how come na aba na ye die na
mo boama wo boama confusion si o man
is efiase ba o me di Ghana change
o say wo kokodi bu a Kugo ne bai.
Na fan matches na ba o me di Ghana. I'm here for me am ni aba fi.
Me chese. Me ma me afia me ni asem mo ba fo.
So ebi am o
se ba fo.
So ebi ni aba pa.
How you know?
Ebi ni aba ba fo.
You know go for hard, you know.
As a squad ni se mo papa. Me am
Uni aba no.
Me ba fo wa. Obese oketi unnecessary
Uni aba no.
confusion. Bola e ba MP fo nyina wo parliament say enka bomu de den aba. Den odi obie wa no ntino
ba to as asemo so yes ehwehwe mu kakra o ebi ana no
kre o se ba omi akon ne he
mu mo enka
he no se ba omi akon
obo se your voice no ho
o so ko he
o so ko Cote d'Ivoire the blasters e chiko ho no ma
Cote d'Ivoire match de he
Afcon
because when was a crop ya santi I reacted to
match de he
but say Cote d'Ivoire ko e ngwa se ne de ba
no Cote d'Ivoire am one match any lose one match Timi Busa said the number of me and
they be an offer the tournament.
Yeah, all the assembly we one line. I'm saying that Cote d'Ivoire talk about one match. You lose one match. Emu the number of me aho. The number of me anyway lose you no so.
So is a flow from match ni abo. Ten what some can take
no.
But the well
line and say was the same. Oga say. Who use you anytime? Me what?
Always.
Always. The chess say asem na mu na nya asem papa asem na mu nya asem papa ti me mpese e be waste time wo abaya no ana we panyi raba no ne mu wo akofa baya wo na me no wase
asem ba nya botre hwehwe asem
sami de mimu ano mimu asame de oso ne me wase
ye ngoi ni ba bibiri o mo ye mamofo ni ba bibiri azana mo tie Ghana nyina ni ade a ye nyina ya kan bom se Ghana e che
ba so se maam no so ntai he Ghana match nti ebi lack bi so di maam na chi
maam de na fe nya so for kwaten de na
to see okay
so kwaten na me che
there is some kwaten
what the headline or say after guiding Ghana to win one nil
they jama brofo so for kwaten
no crese
o guide Ghana
o catch on say Ghana be share go be back last minute okay you told the big man that went there
okay
in the end so that was
minimum pa me say you show am friend
yeah bisa
my friend o any pass
minimum ni kasa
ye bu a Ajekum Francis so predict 2 times saying that Ghana win by 1 goal. So can so you boy you come from. A brand here or didn't see. As well also can be.
It was your prediction or prophecy.
That's the difference.
And your motivation.
That's the difference.
Difference.
But prophecy there is a spiritual backing
yes
to assembly and the paneka.
So how would I know say we a prediction and prophecy?
It's a prediction you say. Me share born. Me susu say.
How would I know? Say what the na work a prediction na
so prediction yes say na me ka say prediction yes me susu say me hu ni say prophecy yes say dia abra me ni free
how would I know
say ambemu a wo pere twantro
o da bi me dem who say o be da some okay a prediction
when it comes to religion we deal with faith
oh Matthias say o nyina you know understand but I'm saying that how would I know say what's my okay obi na de brel and now we have prediction. Okay. Where do I draw that line?
Where me catch or some source for this information free banner? The difference between prediction and prophecy. So me catch will say.
So how would I know? Say.
Also when it comes to religion, the make. Nti me say me da sore ye no. The nyame ayi a kire me nie. Enu ntin me hu ni say. That is prophecy.
Medem say nyam oda so na nyam ye a kire wo ana say one na bibia be si utrim
e na waka
e na wo ka tem say nyam na ye a
nyam ntwantro
o nyam de wo ntwantro na wo nipa de wo ntwantro
magiatu enti se ne be hu se e nyame ana nipa bible say dua na ba no na me hu dua kro so if at the end of the day se me say nyame se Ghana be hye na Ghana nsha e kire se enye nyame ho ne firi nti me twantro
nyesa na wo Ghana nya no obi abekire ni die
mu kire ma yemfie omo omo chirim bia yemfio
enti me kwa de yemfio mumpo
the way fie de nyame asem de ba no to nyame asem de ba fie de so fi
na muti dem ada bia some ye mo kama
so that is prediction.
So I'm saying that drawing the line between prediction and prophecy, that's where the difficulty is.
And I'm saying
because how would I know?
Okay, until last time
someone will be decaying
a prediction
and this is all the source of
it is a wider
prediction.
No be
ka say nyame ka kire me say na dia na chese nyame ka kire wam
ewie no duana ba no ene be say nyame na duana ba na be say nyame na kan ya na say wa na ade wa adwen kan say ewie no
deze kwa de dia ba no say asem ni si wi ana juno ma ko video no ma bag de tin unim o kan unhu asem na si awie no na fe ni video apie say papa ka say the ababa kono no new lie abalo
no say no ya no omunye live program bia
dabi bebre no say oyela obi anhu
live no bia
enjoy no say me ka say say ba for the o say soft quarter na ma say one nearly me ante da
but I think some who video a omutwa live na date no
asesa
no ehye so okay. And I just said it was before
soft quarter
yes soft quarter
na one year
I don't know dey you know
live
chairman ayi what that's in for no on between the dates we have to ade bi actual live
am be too
anyway
it fails normally if it fails on that I'm saying back we crazy bebere si ebe wie no bonsa na ade na ajigu de a nyankopon komhye enton fa ho. Me personally, I have this opinion say when it comes to football, politics na sa anyoma na eya na mo hu ni say nyankopon interest wo mo no say dan do so
om de ni panyansa na
but say wo de obeba be ka che say nyame se a ye wie na de wo kan no nyame anye ne sa de a ye ne wa wie
na say ni ba bebrezi so mbo nyame din abra nyame nka so
aha ba say ne wa wie na say kwa nyame fa so agu on so we di body nyame din di bone a na nyame hel and also okay akoyi ma me hu na ti kwa
no wa o say ayi na ayi Caleb
yenchi
ebe ona mo hwe ni ye ona be sugu aje tese but adena adweno
o se mo to asofo ni bo so
tell na ho na she go no
omo enya prediction omo mo se go prediction
na so mo ka so mo hwe ni ye ona be she go no dia say wo hu bibi sa atanso bi ho no mo a ya na nye
asa mfa no so asa ohun bishi go asa asofo ni bo mo yi o mani
ensem ni wo mu ana difference
o me to bi o so a opebo we mo hu so fu bia
they say no mo ka no awe na akoka bia
o to mo so fu bia o be start no ka so no e ba sa ni de mpa bo no se ba sa be hye wan ka so nyame ne se nti enu no ye bo bo nu ye a yes no clearly o ma nyina hu se eye ni opinion about the game ne se nti amafo ko twitwa video na no mo ya de no
awa be o ye so fu nti yentimi
bo kan o kan se me pe basa nti bo ya bebo yi me pe se basa hye
nti ono se nyame ne kan
se nyame na yi a kire no se
what
to what
the sentiment
o especially Nigeria ka say Arsenal can win them mo
yeah
je no ne nyame ana yi nyame
it depend
okay
so ka say me Ghana boy e bebo yi nyame yi a kire me se eno na be prophecy but Ghana boy e bo mi susu se do udina sori akobo ka se mi susu se
so for we preach o ka sa this was the mi susu se be ni
o mi susu de e bi ka
no ka nyame ne so
no de bi to say bible mu nsem no ye ka wi a
ye di fatu ho so
ye di nipa aden so ebubu asem no
so for ka ka se nyame ya che
on the say on the na prophecy and the
make we read headline bi mo what that room na fe yam go ni after men's son who can my record it but don't say
after giving Ghana one goal over Panama Sofu Nana Kwatin Amanfo says there's a mistake that will lead to goal but he is going to turn it into win over England on Tuesday.
I think the match on is all my education on prophecy and prediction. We are prophecy and prediction. Can't nyame ka kire mu.
O say except the ohun ye no nyame bie na ni ama na hu.
You go anyway.
Bekum
omo ka say nyame ne kan you. Also best sans score line.
Tama. The headmaster of Bekum SHS takes over Bekum Chelsea as the new head coach. Nti eno so ye beba. Nti ma wie. They aka no. We dey etu yesere bo they aka no dey. Blasters no ho na ebetena.
Elma do coach ana.
Coach Kwaku Danso.
Oh, headmaster pa.
Na daddy wo mu za.
Oh, coach kakra dey.
E bia ye
coach kakra dey.
Headmaster don't do any coach.
But he is the headmaster currently.
And I'm just a bia because headmaster dey onya daddy dey coach.
We take over. Say a honum na Chelsea for military in the school honum.
He's
taking over full time as the head coach.
Headmaster. GS Pampe.
But why why coaching at you?
No, headmaster.
And no a sports master.
No, headmaster.
One of the schools, no. But he
said headmaster.
He said we're headmaster.
Yeah, but now go a Kobo match or yeah, frozen out of land. Headmaster. Zach.
So
yeah, go ahead now.
Still, we are in the World Cup mood.
Sure.
Now, one story at we are say discussion interest about so pa at the Portuguese national team and their struggle in their first game on boy against DR Congo. Now, there were a lot of publications, of course, some from Portugal, some Britain. A lot of people criticizing Ronaldo, why they think in this case what team. Some journalists in Portugal hitting back, saying no, they think he has earned his place in the team, and so what team because after all, Nimba one nation goes, a lot of discussion, also. Now the latest one, by another Bruno Fernandes go post to you on IG. Now, born again, mama, the reaction from the Portuguese supporters. So, their observation is they don't pass the ball to the greatest goal scorer that football has ever seen. So, oh, Portugal.
Let's start saying.
No, I say opposed to now. I just want can be that's opposed to ya always come out that or rested. And I seven far born on boy no. Then comments mu post to you. Unse say I could post to picture to baby or relax it. And far ball am boy no.
Na e ho no busamu. No undim post to you or that.
Meet me.
No, that's why I'm wow.
I didn't know.
What the car come be a okodae no. Go to the koda no one. Wow. Na go to bomb, omu ni bomb.
But be a okodae no. There be honka ho. Unse I was talking about their build up. And I say if Oma Bruno Koka I say obo half number 9 bisa na and bomb build up no.
So they won't make my pass, man.
You understand?
So I'm saying that you should have told these people, say, you Bruno problem.
No, but
what's about say, pass to Ronaldo. But no matter what you do, Ronaldo will always be above you. It's almost fun to say, or said that one passing man.
And young the match and I don't match on the castle. There are a lot of Obiba and Podi say, my glorious magician king. Just Bruno or man Samranino. Oh, yeah, no. And also, please pass the ball to Ronaldo. You are the only one who can lead this nation to a World Cup victory.
Exactly.
Pass.
And
other ones, and also, oh, wow, Obia, Mumfino. Now, who said, we course no. And I start to be able to say, Ronaldo and Bruno have played together 121 matches for club and country. Bruno assist Ronaldo A6 pay. So a lot of people are now digging and picking say they don't feed the striker. And there are videos about Ronaldo comes for the ball, Portugal for where there we are Ghana ni bi ɛna waka sɛ o Ghana for na etwetwe ɔmo nsɛm we de ɛyɛ Portugal for na ɔmo feel heat no because they think say asema Roberto Martinez kai no team bɛn na over the greatest goal scorer wiase football ehu na upe go a o se mi na free mo be bi sa I bi de ho a ya mo se enfo de kai de bi ana mo kan 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 ugo na Ronaldo
but and people should apologize to Roberto Martinez say baby odi Bruno ko die no so to ko da no ho a ma pass no nem ma say any coach na engofo na na o ma de say o mo pass man
eh uzo do eti assembly that say Portugal for na say against Uzbekistan they should pass the ball who say the umbo fu say who say no na Jibo fa angle bi say there's a lot of as a pride ahomaso or Portugal team no mo who say the difference between the Portugal national team and Argentina is for Argentina they all think say masa ball no ye boama Messi mo pro o si yen nyina ball no yen duru be bia
so man kwala nso chance why all the area o so pe be tina
say we area nya na obekire o coach na o coach na bekire say why o area na say o wi
e mo bia man boy
eti mo no Bruno minim do be football mu a oba be sin Ronaldo Vitina unya hwe be sin Ronaldo João Neves Nuno Mendes na no body wo hwe ball na Nuno Mendes uko ball bi e say ko yima Ronaldo mo bo no boom na mo na baby eti ase ahomaso our Portugal boys in the moon because man say who trophy ba ko mi no bi de ma ti bia raro waja broso ana mo nsuso no oni mu team ma mo nse go and you have to give respect to Ronaldo play for him let him score the goals for you and you win a World Cup eti ene de Portugal for no em de pan say we de enye ayi Zakito enye se Obek enye captain Siasia and here can make say oh where the Portugal for now mo feel say the players ni enye ana mo complain say boys no sisa na
me bo me ba we dey not related way or say Boachendu me I'm not check this but was it any prophecy in the Bible time had specifics specific timeline and outcome. Yeah. Also, in any case, prophecies came to an end after the Bible was completed. Or say, okay, 1 Corinthians 13, 8 and 9. Or say, and prophecies by the Bible will complete it. It's a true Bible way. Yeah, that's why. So, you can 1 Corinthians. First Corinthians 13, 8 and 9. 8 and 9.
Oh, sir. So, yeah, you did. And this is BBM and McCown.
There, you know.
Bible.
Movie.
And it is done. That is what I'm sure said the message.
And
BBM become Biano, yeah. And every. Nyamiho.
That would have
no, my kind Quran pound, you know, Bible no Quran, no, and yet, you know, the Mikenyan say just like say Quran, you can't add anything to it.
Okay.
So what I say, you only pick the message in the Quran, then and analyze it. Now watch it him at the amount of for, but until for what they are, and become.
Is all quite in there.
So too, and every one near Shaka. Games need be ever course na and then so a better so. And Canada had their first ever win at the World Cup. Omoko World Cup at least your moon winning match that. And they had their first win against Qatar. Na Qatar for how on fast to take Switzerland for no. Now Obiafi said it will be a very difficult game for Canada because of how Qatar played against Switzerland. But then say Qatar Canada for sure say they are the hosts of Muniabre and they needed that win send the bear on which now with the 4 points and say there was a surveyor and I say yeah research about say to when you 6 points in this World Cup you are 100% qualified to the round of 32. Say unya 5 points or so you are gone. So unya 3 points who was 60% chance, so 67% chance. Say you are qualified. It's now Canada with that 4 points, I just say because the bed say you bring your 4 points unqualified to round of 32.
Especially
goals now must share it's a good win for them in terms of how Inyama SC Ekoye.
But they may want to top their group.
Yeah.
No matter Canada.
Yes. Say do stage we are your host. You want to top your group and until our last game now.
Okay.
Against Switzerland will be a very, very strong one. And then there's an African interest in terms of World Cup. USA plays a game today. Sanso and Morocco plays against Scotland. After what Morocco against Brazil, one of the African countries hope if African countries be become one of them Morocco. Say GDO because of the quality that they have and the kind of football that they are playing. Against Scotland, so they easy in their first game. Against Haiti. 1-0 and that game 1-0 if you are Morocco, this are kind of game that you have to win. Yes, Brazil chances never you have to win. Almost chance in ending in a 1-1. But against Scotland, you want to win that game. Send be able boost to your chances of qualifying to the next stage of the competition. And the recent results against that kind of teams, free. They are recently they've beaten Paraguay. Recently, Ecuador about draw. Recently, at least games I'm about with South countries now. Scotland bim. The results now and bad. And then we are expected to see a win for Morocco. Send a bit me boost to their confidence. Okay. And I mean, okay, South Africa game in India.
Yeah.
I'm say pass an idea. Hugo Bruce, yes. I answer how they play. And Sadia no, and when they meet a very good side, they will struggle because you are ultimately saying size no. We check for no. If you watch check against Korea, almost a first goal. I'm a Korea, but 2-1. They are not just too good, a good side. Let me put it that way. It's almost about quoi. Now I'm not going to. It has scored the first goal. They decided to defend that goal. South Africa had all the chances, had all the ball, and lucky for them when your penalty at the take. Now I'm a group now very interesting because now a group South Africa 1 point. Czech 1 point. Korea 3 points. And our host Mexico I qualify with 6 points. The last game South Africa versus Korea and a host Mexico and the Czech Republic. It's here open. South Africa getting their Korea as a some qualify. It's a good result for South Africa as a but I think come for some ball a honor who go boost once yes, that's how they play.
Born as South Africa for pro. Skill.
Yeah. Yes. But who says how born Ushia teams now on my one didn't do now. You intimidate them with them.
Okay.
But top size Nidiano because you can't do it better. And almost start against Mexico.
All right.
And they will start against Korea if they want to play that kind of football.
Jeremiah 14. Also then the Lord said to me, the prophets are prophesying lies in my name. I have not sent them or appointed them or spoken to them. They are prophesying to you false visions, divinations, idolatries, and the delusions of their own minds. Jeremiah 14. All right. Thank you. That's in the all kinds of they also nyame say bi wa nyame nkanre oh okay na born there to a strong warning from God against false prophets There are these deceivers, Professor. Okay. Lady Yangoy. The World Cup getting interesting. Host Japan, Canada, and Mexico. Say yes. And America is also fine.
Yeah. And am I disappointed with Portugal for them? I'm extremely disappointed. The entire Portuguese setup.
Okay.
It's so fun because who said Kadiwe see what Curaçao and coming here with any problem. Because they don't have matured players who've seen it when it comes to football. I think I'm any problem. But for Portugal, come on. Tournament here, look at the kind of players at Portugal they have at tournament. So for moi, the not giving up spirit. Country back where some was and it should be Portugal. Because these are players that they've gone down in certain stages of their career, in certain matches, and they've come back to do great things. In the first game draw there, because we saw a Spanish team in 2010 lose the first game to Switzerland. The next match, Obesha Honduras 2-0. Obesha Chile 2-1. Obesha Portugal 1-0. Obesha Paraguay. No, I said Germany 1-0. No, I said Netherlands 1-0. So after that defeat to Switzerland, Spain conceded just one goal. And almost twice I World Cup. Just the last World Cup, Argentina be losing the first game to Saudi Arabia. To Saudi Arabia. The articles ni be brave na Messi end na do Messi end na do. But guess what? Mexico no match 2-0. Poland no match 2-0. Australia 2-1. I'm gonna that team never call final. Ever call penalties after that 2-2. Those guys are intensive match na. Tokwa be brave. No match on penalties. Emiliano Martinez antes no. Then they will proceed to go and beat Croatia 3-0. No more France 3-3 na penalties on match France. And Argentina have also been there. Omo the any promise to omo lose first game. Into Portugal then they see. Because I had there the Spanish team that lost to Switzerland, Iker Casillas, Sergio Ramos, Gerard Piqué, Carlos Puyol Capdevila, Sergio Busquets, Xavi Alonso, Xavi Hernandez, Andres Iniesta, David Silva, and David Villa. The next match, then the coach make changes in the Honduras game. No introduce Jesus Navas. No introduce Fernando Torres. So what it means that after the first game, Iniesta be bench. Now David Silva bench for Fernando Torres and Jesus Navas to come into the game. The coach made tactical changes into Kipu Ramos, Piqué, Puyol, Capdevila, Sergio Busquets, Xavi Alonso, Xavi Hernandez. As they made 4-3, no, it changes me anymore. And they won by 2-0. No, to along the line, when you say Fernando Torres best go back to the bench. Jesus Navas best go back to the bench. Iniesta bebem, David Silva bebem, and on the side rotational play now on the Kwaje World Cup. They sat down. And Otuo, what check here in 2010. Now share the dominance and not Madrid. Any Barcelona they about World Cup, man. The Spain team was tipped as one of the best teams to do wonders, especially after winning the Euros in 2018 till 2008. I'm panicking. And when say we are throw away, now we are throw away, we are away. That was not the plan. Vicente the boss sat down, made just 2 changes, and the team was back on track. Let's go to Argentina. Argentina first game against Saudi, Olusu by 2-1. Emiliano Martinez Molina, Christian Romero Otamendi, Nicolas Tagliafico, Rodrigo de Paul, Leandro Paredes, Alejandro Gomez, Nawenya Lionel Messi, Lautaro Martinez, and Di Maria. Next game, Zutu, Molina Beko bench, Ama Montiel Bebem, Obekipu Christian Romero, Nicolas Otamendi. Not the Akuna for Tagliafico to go to the bench. I want to know how it changes. McAllister Beba. So after the first game, Argentina so lose, they went to the bench, made close to 4 changes in the starting 11 there, ball first match, introduce another group of players, and guess what? Next game, no matter Mexico by 2-0. And after that, they did not turn back. So that changes now, gradual changes now. Na coach ni beya Leandro Scaloni, beya Linus Scaloni rather. Otuo, not the Argentina kwa work. Into Portugal then SC. It's just a draw game with DR Congo. A draw game. Go back to the dressing room. Analyze the more planners and beya anye. Fix those things. Now, born in mommy diagrams names to me send them. First one, on mommy the number of passes are now. This a year Portuguese team but the one in red near Hardy. Moto Portugal bought 724 successful passes. A move 59 and I'm successful. Interestingly enough, passes never called penalty box no more. And Van said the timid goal ball. It was not even up to 10% of the passes are a Portuguese team boy. So what this tells us is that based on this diagram, most of the passes are not Portugal for anyone. It was around areas na enkuta enough threat to torment the opponent. Baby, a danger no power because so check Cristiano Ronaldo. Currently, as we speak, though he's coming in with tired legs, which will come to that one. But the point is our excellent movement when it comes to penalty box, the positioning, and you found what they know. The agony movement, the agony. Ronaldo actually was hard, And again. If it comes to finishing, no matter how weak Ronaldo is, a player also goes close to 1,000. He's been in every scenario in a penalty box. I'll bet you maximize the finishing. So the supplies must come to the box. And then come on, position yen found movement yen found agony. And again, Ronaldo is a player. Actually, say he is good in the air. And to born in fair Ronaldo actually was all the fair me. He is somebody that is always at the right place at the right time. So when you look at this diagram, the conversation is simple. We must make sure, say, we've pushed the ball into the penalty box. And no penalty come on. Because you throw on us, our wings one now my pass be ya pass on and fun for Subiemba. So just go to the drawing room, go to the drawing board, and make this change come to even with this. And found what the Haaland crack with Jim Obebre. Because where is the supplies to the box? Even if it's Haaland, check the penalty box. And now Mr. Otuo, born and Mammy Adebako. After the game, your ball first run win. The 3 players about most back passes. Omunyina free Portugal. João Neves about 24 back passes. Cancelo about 23. Pedro Neto about 22.
To be located striker.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Yeah, what born? Obi di akamayi. Mo de mun yi born na mo hebe bia no ne.
Etimo tu nkomo ne say. Now bass ya the otoso 10. Nuno Mendes. So if you're right back and left back, you name some you attacking minded are playing more back passes. What is that telling us?
This omuyi
if Pedro Neto no so that wings one. On it Nuno Mendes kaboom. Emma close to 39 back passes. Now diagram near Sunday to so no say ball no box into why not more book coming up as a fast to go.
I don't know anymore. Obi ani ho. Ndo mo monko opponent no.
Ni masa aba actually.
So the opponent be dia
ba
attack.
If Ronaldo to be see Ronaldo positioning, the movement, and then the IQ in penalty box.
For this match,
players do saying they was hard enemy.
On say for this game na one. Mumfa mayo.
Onim there,
say bia no gina ha ya mfa ma. Ni nyina munim say this year no.
The issue is
as mo ba mo ve no.
Born and call aspect channel. We can only complain when he's idle or lazy. But players a 2 million or 4. Ronaldo na toss me answer for the Portuguese team. In terms of distance covered.
What am here no.
So that's
that's what
I say. But that's what tell you say he was not static. He was moving. To send Argentina ball first match we and your man could your moko fix it. Spain ball first match or lose we and your man could your fix it. The Argentina team should the Portuguese team should stop talking. They should go back to the dressing room. Nipa no mu say on yadi ni yinisin chen. Introduce the guys and let's see the changes that will happen. Because clearly, with the first map in terms of almost passing direction, Yemfan should go. And then, but it's hard, then you need players who are going to shoot outside the penalty box.
Maybe Ronaldo Jana Mudi theatre.
No, the pass is a call. Maybe I'm not passing.
No, number 5, you know, Kapimba is one.
The conversation is simple. The Portuguese team must change their approach. We see it. Nothing has happened. Okay. Fix things. And be more careful to one. They need more presence in the penalty box. They need more presence in the penalty box.
Just as one I would say, yes, it's an hey. What can other players on back saying? Just say,
and a match is near Basso. Morocco have a very good game that they need to win. The draw against Brazil will be meaningless if they don't qualify. Never bet some mobile tournament. I said Saudi for Morocco, Argentina, we na have you renewed and call for Mapon. So that draw against Brazil will be meaningless. They are playing against Scotland. Scotland share Haiti. Then say Brazil the Haiti but to a proper position. So we are seeing Brazil moving to around 4 points. But Morocco still need to announce their presence by beating a country like Scotland. Scotland have a good team, but I'm expecting Morocco to come to the party. These are some of the few things here.
Thank you. Na na Portugal some name say so be dey can mehu omom so December the Portuguese players na afa adwene say nipa ba come fama no. Let's make that assumption.
Let's take him out. If
I know people from
play Ronaldo, let's take him out.
On God, they say we are still better. We are here.
Let's see some more. Can beat me about it. Can mean
because the Akika Kwe there, any adjunct some team they cannot win the World Cup with him. So, yeah, okay. There is a key match.
More players no more Portugal na
Aya kono.
Yes.
Now you said you more Portugal.
What did they win? They won nothing.
They won nothing.
They won nothing.
Now what have they won? Near Euros back.
Yes, it is. Before Ronaldo, they were struggling. Who is that? Before Ronaldo, Portugal was even struggling for qualification.
Before Ronaldo.
Yes.
Before Ronaldo.
Check the number.
Now Ronaldo a tennis player.
But with all the great players, Figo, not qualifying in Portugal. He came and single-handedly. Many World Cups.
Every 2006, basically a generation for generation, you know them or the anymore.
Single-handedly.
On got money World Cup.
No, the Moko. Oh, the Moko. Na more and what did Monyashi or Bom. Na more respect.
Assembly back up.
More respect.
Nipano. World Cup, see so above from 2006. 8 goals to watch it. And there's a winner. Okotona ma say 1 goal. The World Cup okunya ba ko pe. Uyi anu ni you say 1-1-1. The whole tournament 1 goal. That time now we pass ba. Asam no say mo ka.
Anya bo ba ko the whole tournament no.
Tournament no say 1 goal.
Oh,
World Cup awako no. 1-1-1 ba ko pe no say 4 goals. Oh. Anyway. 1. Ntinya say ne we 1 nya nuo.
Baba.
No,
Okwanye 1 no say.
No, I say 1 and you Okobia or Shebia.
One I say. Yeah, go away. World Cup you able to you. Say 1.
Kata
the boy answer 1. Back no say those is Spain 3 no. And then one to say for we you 1 sao. But the World Cup no nimbo. Man fa some go say boys. Tu no yan kwa na.
Because say yan pass am no minim say say bem bebre bia because say Messi hat-trick you first go e yan hwe your baji ball free on.
One pass am na be.
Messi ball be your baji onu a baji ball o de ko
Thomas mo ko
pa. Na get to so. Messi be your baji ball. No, baby, I walk. So I go no have a ball king back.
Brandon Thomas.
Pass him over to me
Brandon Thomas for far bomb in the one in the
Thomas, I know one or two na obo semenyo abaso.
Mommy am right. I wake up on come on gusu e na live commentary no what say ye call obi na fei ye tifi ha ne de ba e nkofo bia da roma ene de brewo ya fasidama Dr. Lawson no ene di no pamiensa de aba Lawson heba mixture yesi ade a typhoid fever ne menstrual problems no o se dwane mo amokoto Lawson local no infection bia oba ne be ma makoti ewo enem no obetu abomodem ade ye afiri ho wunya Lawson delay man capsule so ye be ma wo de be pia no oba ne badwo de sampa wo be ma mu enu pay 0242 133-577. Comment to Kronano, ya fasidani bima atwema kwagoma community bank PLC me say bank ene doso nanso ya hwede omo hyehyɛ no mani twade ho no fe na ye kama ne nyina no ene say omadwene maburu ne ma me no ho ene ntomo so mmra adwuma nkoso loan no ɛda hɔ ɛde twa ho 10k 100k ne nyina no ba ye de be ma wo hia wasie bia eno achi susu loan SMU loan sawi loan ne nyina no twagu head office no patch number 2 aside that no ye kura 10 branches and a sentiment table animal number in here 0322 298 900 0594 101 200. Who ya? Engine oil papa. Rubber beer so do go cam na makano na engine protector na channel a seahorse engine oil and the amu driver simuna mudi one dance here ni ansu agiatum yansu yusubi anu nti medical culture say a diesel extra sansu na turbo diesel ni nyina channel legendary classica seahorse dia no na ye papa e bo no so da form a 0244 577 559 0243 218-566. Uyepa, your repensio, and so the Mia Crogen, Boria Santua, opposite San from Honamo, Hona Factory Cassian War, who to be a Bakuba Kubina Biato, you want a bottle, and you want a sachet so, oh, and a mom, 0539 596 165. What's a bancaniano pay, Uncle Focus Watana or Moto, Nina say, remember Bia Ayashing your lead light, CCTV camera function monitor video anytime anywhere. Nina so a tragu or Bossa Basu and Tibrai, now so by Joe dear, our Honormon. Edu Haba Center, yes, doctor. Edu na Mekan Huasamano, Edu de Papanu would now Kona Sue, Yopa, and hospital Hofe, Nyanefangua. Kwane wafa soa wo twanko fo stroke ni guo no okọ stroke yesu we dia o wontumi nantibiam se ya no beye kakran pau no wa stroke no de fin pa crosso enti bomodin na koi na Dr. Edu enya sa wanwade no emfama no ka ho a kone diseases ya de bi ho yesu we dia eno na de be ko eno ye ho adwuma ye ka ne sa ne mesha no bomodin na wunya bia bomodin timi bo adwuma ye pa na mo a mo bomodin na fama ko diabetes ne bi dia yesisie ne mo adwuma arthritis awututuo bɛyini nyina afiri awie pɛ no na afei akɔgyina wo sisi no mu na bɛma wode di ahim ɛwɔ empam mankasim bɛafi kurom saa so no akra ɔdɔkɔ yɛwɔ official time hɔ nom 0558 379545 020 104 42221 na kyese wonya Edu Heba Center enu pay embo creation atade na hye boss player no ani da ho se wo efe papa ye nyina ye hye bi anu nto so kɔ na branch ni design bi ma fefe number ne hia wo kan sa mana ne fo na to agunu so a wontimi na ya nyumere nyina wo ye adwuma 0552 764195 0552 764195 omu nyina ka ho na commentary no yegusu tuja ede ema wo on today's post dia yabo for ne bi tenatet marketing company wono na de tenatet vinaka ede aba woba wo fichi krom any problem bia wo be hia bia no so wo bon so ano nsuo ni bia kam na de bia nyama nkoyie no tenatet vinaka wo wie pa malaka ne dia busua since 2003 agia body kase sa malaria pa ne stress ana fe fever no wo hia tenatet ne malaka no epi Tomac Meshane dear, Muamokoto Biano, or Sabedjane, Sanso and a gas from 1 year, Yam, a bedjane hangover, and also a dear chia, Ninano, a bedjane every honor. What it tenatet, Hayan capsules, dear, or Barney Bema, no Nemo, and so any shilling, but my snap and numere, but my true car numere, Ninano, a tenatet. Hayan capsules before capsules the Bema Biano, well drew and no, Sabomo modem, and what the mensam ever empem, a 0205 1880012. Uwe say ye pa. Samina say dear King Dave Investment Limited akofa ba. Efie bia bi wo mo edidware epu ahuro empon ho na emakala no etoso no eye Camel Natural Shower Gel. Camel Natural Selection Shower Gel no na wo hia. Ye kura fragrance no akoma ensia. Ye se ni petuntum chocolate na kokko e brighten keke na efefefe. Your blue and lavender. Your coconut vanilla, aloe and milk, avocado and papaya. Rose and white tea ni enya honey and milk ni nyina no above kumase and enkrayato e de apete kotobi eton na nyama enkoyie emfama 0243 74 48 55 0244 wunya 37 no bomodern etimi afre another number which is 1459 na camel natural selection shower gel enyama ekoyie adroni ba kopɛ bibini to ma plus green life every and akofa ba ye osa no yempesa betra so na akesen na nkofo bi yade bi na asusu wo eno nti ukɔ ye hwehwemu no yade bia e ka sɛ osa no eye bia sɛ ye peptic gastric duodenal no bomodern opemfo na enka ho de o ma ne ba enufo so na enka ho bottle no de yasesa na ho de ewo mu no nya de yasesa no mistie ba ferments apidang have made abscott herba ewo takwa uwas herba ewo takwa promise herba ewo adum mo amon kan the bitter pharmacy ubenya bi wo ho 0541 337-816 na minka wo se eye frankonie aseda piesie ne de ema no ofriti ne nyema so ofrika nyama papa bae no nye ne eno ti Samsung na Kia phones iPhones ane umprempra de nyina no wodi bi abati bi ya tokase kakra ball yi esado do nkra ni complaini microwave blender generator gas electric stove camera ne de CCTV no ani da ho sanwo eba je adum aja badwell old Melcon Kofa Clinic new Kajetia ho nyina no number no 0245 316969 0245 316969 uwie pa ya tumrika tente na ko power specialist herbal hospital wose ade na wo ye no nye ne en wo beye wo de brena to ho wo de oyade no ebo nka ye wankoye hwehwemu ni anhwe wo ade obekọ ndi free screening no from 1st July na chese ye de amount ewo hepatitis na ho typhoid no ba na beda ho ne ye ho screening ma wa ye nyo ka prostate ulcer ni nyina no ye ma me akoso do ya say both kuma say takrade ne nkran wo ye free screening wo de bogo so kra so tampak de no so e de aka ho eno achi da biara friend say dan ya de bi to say kidney fibroid prostate hepatitis no wo ye ho adwuma tutumrikai na kope SK liver care ni nyina no bi enom 0244 544 422 my shop skill drive and medical akan honsam edi achre wo se de yade a ntete no etumi akoso kama ama omu ebeye no nyama nyina ekoso eyie ntibomodem na muntu emuso enso ne ba kopɛ ɔrepansuo no ene ne ohia emu kroje medical akan honsam se 0539 596 165 and eye director Coffee's fast food I was so for lie. Yes, escapade home moi director na woda. We na mo show na onti nim enfan show. Woni mo friend nyina no mo fra do mo kwa do mo nti director Coffee's kitchen 24 gun salute and eyo woday. Boss, odaruma etredin. Oh yes, we ni passe. Director Coffee.
So ensem bebre no said be ya asem moment no e go free mu so to have stayed at Ivory Coast question mark no and time ben o say baba bam o em say anopa no say Carlos Cruz ya de che 2 hell no and agro ye visa ne samene baba ti so ya ti ase ade atum mbeshia ne are your boy Jekum kana no pa say your boy go kan say when so these are messages we have gone through that now. So why don't we need we don't need any politics in our football. Abdul Wahab, please we beg, let Ghana be happy small without political statements. I'm so many hurry and then Mohammed Kano you maintain a voice what I say. Obe, try and check what the pastor and Francis Jekum said and compare who predicted. Okay, Boachen, you said the President Bible time had specifics. I think we've read that one. Boare Francis Zach is right. A careful observation of the Portuguese national team indicates the team is full of players with pride. But could it be the fault of Ronaldo himself? Okay, I will say pride na here can Portugal for cross today. Zaki to the reg baba shy papa today. Rooney and why Kingston and Jeremiah 14:14 read that the Lord said to me the prophecies that they okay. And then Rooney Usuji. When we got the whole complete book, 66 books. Okay, that's that religious stuff that face we equipped.
Frank.
Equipped
Palestine Frank. And I say, please say this to Obed and Timer for me. If truly is a prophecy from God, the pastor should be able to say the exact scoreline and player who will score. The person say
no the nyame ka kire no work.
The nyame ka say nyame ka na say
one kan change am play any di anche. Babo enkwai na
so say
what time in 2.5 minutes ne wa di.
Sir.
2.5.
An ex-wife swept the former husband's house in the morning because the Black Stars won and a broken marriage in 4 years reunited. Honorable Walanyo, MP for Hohoi.
In my constituency, one of the viewing centers, Mr. Speaker, it will interest you to know, started in Alavanyo because of the problem between Alavanyo and Nkonya. Years, the families did not see each other. But yesterday, around 11 o'clock, we have families moving from Nkonya to Alavanyo to watch the match. Mr. Speaker, another incident happened in one of the viewing centers. A man who divorced his wife for 4 years had the wife at the viewing center. And this morning, Mr. Speaker, we were told that the woman was found sleeping the former husband. This is what yesterday's match has done to our country. Mr.
Speaker. Solomon Carter schoolmate. And Omushia Otimi Ama a year Kaka Ediamono. After giving Ghana a goal over Panama, Sofuna Nakwata Manfu says there is a mistake that will lead to a goal, but he is overturning it, and he prophesied Ghana will beat Panama. Tama Sofu Kwati.
Bia I say the team in Dosso, where Ghana players be I say the team in Dosso. Why ye say sa you know we go mutisuno. Na mu say wa she go a ya pejano. Na ya soa no na oman no bodede. Utie ni ye. Na oman no bodede. Afei brekro no amu no mehu abante baako a
enti Tama we bra before match no we na mountains I was say who player bi ase boy omo rasta ni bi as why edi a obehegu ama ade de ni ani je ma ya be peja no ya peja say no say ai match no omo ko peja ne ma me ni papa nyina o omo ko peja ne ma me ni papa nyina so ho e wo techi ma ho eti no eti de eno so e wo ho no a Tama Benjamin Asare set to take over the #1 spot at the Black Stars as Atizigi goes out for 3 weeks after scan. Tama, information I picking say Omakoye Atizigi scan and scan it say it be about 3 weeks there. I hear now went to me and I might be now went to me and information no I picking say Omakucha scan Atizigi no. I'm say growing as Bibisa, but it be another 3 weeks. He said, sorry, back as #1. You know, I said,
new tournament, no.
There be new.
Then over
like you say, Biase, you do finance out.
Oh, yeah, two the names of a quarter.
Rounds I hope be and they be
which one's Abetos.
Until Tuesday, they are selling them. The Tuesday there.
You better.
Coach Kwaku Danso, the headmaster of Brekum SHS, now the new head coach of Brekum Chelsea. And also so Kakra and also no and also Tama mean then there was some infant to honor.
Me patro me kai phobia there.
Any patro yanko enfe nkonko wie. Black Stars always loses when Dr. Baumia follows them, but Professor Nana has brought luck and they won against Panama.
Now Jennifer Cassay say, your friend is on my breast and I yes, you better criticize it. On my breast, no. Vice a coffee would be a say, Papa Mahmoud Baumia, no coffee would be a Cote d'Ivoire, Africa Cup. Okoya ne hye ban shanke nyame ya maami Jane okwo omahye empanyimfo bebre koye omahye
they will say me na mako fast ma babati asema deputy operations director the man United Party so watching against Blasters.
All right, I'm not reacting to the other MPP now or panel. Also can be in a more also cancer. All right, Yate. But January. So we are a vice president Betty. Oh, Betty. Obano friend.
Betty Pepe.
That's an young why I'm fine. Even Mugabe is not the coach of Brekum Jersey.
Even Mugabe.
Good answer. Even Mugabe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now
who take in Mugabe, headmaster or your coach. Now and go for your coach in the UPA will be one of those students.
Match of Brekum. I'm much Chelsea now.
I'm much teachers no back. Well, I have a bunu. Okay, Zach.
So, why sometimes it's in Kofobi your platform. Almost should be cancer, you know, and sometimes maybe I'm free, I'm a answer. Honestly, it doesn't, there's no one sense in the man or the con. Sympathy, vice, etnocomo, game behind you, lose what will she come and say again? Unse sa party na mkwati ya no unse party ni engineer eti nkofo omu yo man say omako bia no when they get opportunity they speak anyhow to gain popularity unse ba ko bi so ba ma bi ba ko so ai fos bi o ka ya no ba ko bi no ai omu ka me di no bibi o usu Solomon usu
ni bi ba ka
Solomon usu who says I'm going who said I said they were bitter and I'm free MPP some go to party and a party no I'm going to an engineer because I cheddar and put your vote as you see for you to know how embarrassing their party is cheddar this young man came from yes nowhere or ever BT or Munipa now on why politics actually over 3 decades or politics or commercial.
Some more can also can be.
No, say
we work
so
I
said, for you to hear them, no, they have to make a reckless statement always for Ghanaians to hear from them, from Solomon to Ono Obano. That's what kind of say pano. So Tino, it's Ghana for Mumbongu. Na Yamfa Yakumapa and Russia Parliament. Na FKK. Listen to this trouble MP.
Mary
or to blast out in Parliament. Trouble. Na MPC both the minority and the majority. Akabum. Now more MPC nimpo akabum export of blasters. Now our party will be a new party. In
a democracy. And whether you have great numbers or not. Or Ghana need or not so.
On your Ghana no proper Ghanaian who do what she did. On your Ghana you have to check your background.
Wait me. I can ask them.
No, you didn't say they didn't go. This Anglo good for instance, they be back and forth. They be just a I mean, I don't sometimes
time as some can wa hanom no. Yetie ya. They have a binding contract with another into omuntimi influence sa with regards to change stadium no yemfa na dade no.
It's anity.
No, I say however Anglo Gold indicated during the meeting that it cannot intervene in the matter, explaining that Kweku Frumpong has authority over the facility and that the dispute is currently before the court. Now, the Emma my phone I've lost that document. Document now Anglo Gold for Penino. Okay, actually in response to the ownership and Crown Fast Toy. Okay, you can see. There was a part which he says the transfer did not include Lincoln. Eti I wanted to get the name. Bibi Buachi. Eti Otuo-Acheampong because he is the man managing the company. And all the Kataba Bontin say, Tona Motoma, Koku from Pond, champion. It did not include Lincoln Stadium and count any Ofori Park. So now our producer tell us say, "Omugo Shiama, I'm go for a catcher of what's for the say stadium no champion there." Omugo also say for God. Yeah.
It's before the court, you know. My court, no, really answer. So that's a for a pentem.
So they want to use this.
They want to use the stadium
control because I won't go home and to play the Ghana Premier League.
And I say champion, so we use the stadium. I don't go to Scaman. You have to pay for this. Some started that was the initial way.
Later on, MC
and the MC is so I'm so I say. And now is new hobby, Madame. Okay. Ejedi. Zach can be chair where you are one coming.
Oh, fear.
Wouldn't know, wouldn't go for.
Only prophet is sending me a fear.
Assemble Zach in Zach can come a percent, Kaukas will be a doctor for her match. I'm on Nanka, it's in their boy about those one may be Zach.
Say no, maybe.
If you can't, you couldn't go.
If you are so, Mamma, what's always on me about?
But the Nina, as a nationalist in Zanzibar, Ghana reading match, the focus should be about Ghana. Let's
another needs of hotel.
Ghana winning match. Let's make it about Ghana. Ghana.
First it was new. Also be if you are Zach made superior argument. You want to go boy if you're good.
If you set example, but Zach can put your example.
Hey,
what it?
Oh, Zach, my example. Say vice president how much you lose so I better. And on your example.
I see the pay you call her ever movie neither. It's if you call her they say movie need. But me personally, let's leave the politician. It was after they tried to get some political points from some of these.
Oh, can you tell you or see Jennifer can be?
Yes, that's it.
Jennifer Quinn. So it was a follow-up.
Or tiny Jennifer Quinn.
It was a follow-up to the Jennifer Quinn.
Jennifer to be no.
No. So to no. Oma go you no go ade.
You if you ade no go. Jennifer so hard dream pa.
Na near dey.
Or hard dream pa. They when near dey you will be hard dream. Jennifer hard.
Or hard.
Or hard dream.
O ka sama ni party so hard.
Then you will be hard.
Na if you so eh.
Oh, I know.
If you are hard.
Nationalists, we have my questions about who.
That's just on the lighter note. You have some politicians. Yeah, queer anymore. We saw mining in our carbon in the blasters. So starting a amount for starting my political points. Start to say bar. A hundred amount for bichum who free one half was on mining watching.
Got strategy.
Maybe yes, politicians. So share Ghana share Panama. Reports from Canada. It was massive. Ghana for Kugu Stadium hall kota bonneting. Obi and what the MPP colors, Obi and what the NDs, Obi and what the Calabia coy. The best politicians. This is not the time or mobile started. And I call work up you could win. And I'm Momoko Munku win. Both are seminal. We do not divide and rule number. Now we too money, we need to money. Bones and now Grand was a Ghana, Kobobo, Pani, Bimpa, Bonnie say, you will lose because political party be the Babaji points. We don't need that at this moment. And one thing they should know. Matches near boy to Upaya African countries need in near Hardy. South Africa bought Mexico host nation. Morocco bought Brazil. Algeria bought Argentina defending champions. Tunisia bought Sweden with Gyökeres and Isaac. I'm to a Mujina team. Cote d'Ivoire bought Ecuador. DR Congo bought Portugal. Senegal ebo against France. Cape Verde ebo against Spain. Yen ye team yen and the boy one nadia. Of course. Can't you say I'm a body in terms of pedigree or World Cup? Panama winning match or World Cup though. They don't even have a point at World Cup. So be bo Morocco, be bo France, be bo Spain, be bo Portugal, be bo Sweden, be bo host nation. No be Twaso Akwa Argentina, be bo Brazil, be bo Ecuador. Between Panama and Ecuador, we all know what it takes. Ecuador was richer in Panama. Now over Panama now was shy. You susume who see any more. We say fe no kon na nkaseba. Na fe ne ebebo apabene no. Se ne nkofo bo apabene first. Ehu omu smoothness level na fe na ebebo apabene like my friend no England. You the England and Croatia. They are a force to reckon with and a huge team in terms of players, in terms of coaching, in terms of experience when it comes to the competition. Inti ebe seromo. Say omunsusuma de ndoso. Nyame amfa fia ha ebeduru ukuada ne ye ka asem foforo. Nti omuntutu break na political points na ompeso omuscore no. Otu omuntetete so. And let's see how best are. Anyoma betimi akọ ani Mr. Otuo.
Okay. Enti maame afinya akone PSC la de kasebo no ebre. Enti yebehia Mami Nyanka. I will. Oh, okay. I will. Okay. Yeah,
FM Munye, Yadi Kaseba, we are Mamuni, we are singing Nebramo. Muntio, Wano, Open Savio, Muyana Muntia.
Oyerepa News.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Bosha Babru Sansu wa digital address AK01870 90 near to Kasiano Edi Abramo. Baby Amuobia Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong Denchramai Sawimai Esremai Ghana Mai Muyayamai. And some of the Abramo notification some and same. Uko Achim Keda Lauren Kwenshebia